Possible tunggu dekat sini sebelum kau dapat kesenangan. Perlawanan oleh kita bisa sekarang ini. I run from none. Possible tunggu dekat sini sebelum kau dapat kesenangan. Perlawanan oleh kita bisa sekarang ini. I run from none. Possible tunggu dekat sini sebelum kau dapat kesenangan. Perlawanan oleh kita bisa sekarang ini. I run from none. Possible tunggu dekat sini sebelum kau dapat kesenangan. Perlawanan oleh kita bisa sekarang ini. I run from none. Save itong mundo na rin eh. Subuntong na pakisarap. Palawan na uli. Hindi tapis. Samis ka na dito. Save itong mundo na rin eh. Subuntong na pakisarap. Palawan na uli. Hindi tapis. Samis ka na dito. Save itong mundo na rin eh. Subuntong na pakisarap. Palawan na uli. Hindi tapis. Samis ka na dito.
we will explain the format of PG Esports Zero to Hero League for Quarter 3, year 2022. The league will consist of 3 stages. The first stage is the Southeast Asia Showdown. The showdown will happen from July 29 to August 6. It consists a total of 6 rounds, played out in both TPP and FPP, isolated on blackout battlefields. 25 teams will compete in each showdown, to win a share of the daily prize pool worth 8,000 CP. And the top 6 teams of each day earn the rights to qualify for the qualifier rounds of the Zero to Hero Southeast Asia Minors. The second stage of the league is the Zero to Hero Southeast Asia Minors. The Minors will happen from August 8th to August 13th, played out in both TPP and FPP isolated and blackout battlefields. This tournament will be conducted in a double elimination format. 48 teams will fight through the following stages: qualifiers bracket A and B, lower bracket A, lower bracket finals, upper bracket finals, and the grand finals. 24 teams will compete in the finals for the prize pool of $400 US, and the top 3 winning teams will qualify directly to the semi-finals of the third stage, which is the Zero to Hero Southeast Asia Majors. Who will hold it out in the Zero to Hero Southeast Asia League and be crowned the hero? Let's find out.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome guys to the Zero to Hero Showdown Grand Final Season number 2. You are with Fasyabunny streaming page as well as Red Queen Gaming. Sorry, Sirila is on my left. Right side, it is Red Queen Gaming, and we are your casters for tonight. And it's gonna be a great three-line night. This is 8:09 p.m. Probably it's gonna be a delayed side on your, but here on out we are already ready to cast out the first round for the grand finalists of the night. Congratulations to all of the 25 teams. You guys done a wonderful job throughout the qualifiers, through the C minus lower bracket as well as upper bracket. But now this is the moment of truth. Who will be the one to come out as the champions as well as winning the 400 USD? And not only that, we also have prizes to be given out to the viewers, and it will be given out right after the show itself. So what you gotta do, there is a mechanism or the procedure that you have to done, and which is 2,000 CP giveaways to give out to you guys, and only 4 winners will be taken out in a raffle. But what you gotta do is you gotta share this live, my friend. Share as much as possible. Share it to your mama, to your daddy, to your dada, to whatever you can do. Just share it off and typed out !notify and with the hashtag of the clan that you are supporting. And if in the raffles we see your name, we'll pick it up and you will win that 400 CP just like that. It's just as simple as that. And I was asking to the Paramount Gaming as well that I want that 400 CP. Can I, Red Queen? Can I, Sirila? Please. Anyway, I am super excited to introduce you guys to the rest of the community as well. We want to say thank you to Gentleman Gaming, to Super Clock, to colleagues cast who are a little bit busy right now at the Garena Masters. Shout out to him. Truly amazing and truly proud to the rest of the production who is inside the Garena's Master right now. We also want to thank you to PTG, Bravo 6. You will see him tomorrow for the talk show. Oriu as well as Redman Gaming. So thank you again for those of you guys who have worked so hard throughout the Zero to Hero Showdown. But tonight, it is the ending. So I want to ask Sirila first, what is your thought about tonight's game?
I'm actually very excited for tonight because we started with 120 teams and now we are down to 25. So this will be really a battle of the best coming from all of the teams, especially those from the other countries, since we know that this is really dominated by the Philippine teams. But we have one team here coming from Malaysia. So let's see if they can perform very well here tonight. So you can check that out later on. And also, what I'm very excited about for tonight is this will be actually their preparation for the Garena Survivors, which is starting next week. So I hope that this tournament, this grand finals, will really give them the hype and it will really give them the momentum jumping in to Garena Survivors after this tournament, since we have the same rules, same mechanics. So most probably all of them will be really prepared starting next week.
that. I mean, this is something also for you guys
Mm-hmm.
to take note itself, because once you get involved with the tournaments, it's not only for you guys to think about what's going to happen here on out, what you're going to achieve here on the tournament, but also to
Mm-hmm.
prepare yourself for the next upcoming tournaments. And this is what I love about it. Paramount Gaming Esport giving you the opportunity to play with the best of the best. We got a lot of teams that is very the best of the best. And I want to ask to Red Queen, because she just joined in, and I gotta say, it's like she's been with the community for a long time, despite this is her new, like, it could be like her new a revolution or exposure to the CODM community itself, but it seems like she's already comfortable with it. She loved the community, and I wish her to stay longer with the community. But here's the thing, after casting the Zero to Hero Showdown, which team catches your eyes the most, my lady?
Well, the community has been talking a lot about the Four Kings, the Vagabonds, esports, and what Sirila just mentioned a while ago. I think the whole competition, the COD community, has been always much, pretty dominated by the Philippine team. So what I am actually interested, Fasha, is to see, you know, um, teams coming from Thailand and Singapore and Malaysia to actually, do their best, step up their gameplay and snatch and conquer the battlefield for tonight. And you know what? I'm not only excited, you know, uh, for the teams that will be playing this evening, I'm also pretty psyched about the fact that you have three girls casting for each and every one of you out there. So please don't forget to support this live broadcast. And it's like watching the Powerpuff Girls deliver you all the action right now for CODM. So if you guys are not gonna enjoy, I don't know how to entertain you guys. But hey, look at here, Fasyabunny, Sirila. I mean, are you guys not entertained? I mean, just now, we're not even at the game just yet. This is just like the caster's desk, and we're pretty much having a very great discussion about what's about to happen, what you guys should expect in this tournament. So, yeah, please don't forget to rally behind your favorite players and teams, because we about to go down, Fasha. I mean, you have one team from MYSG, and pretty much we have a lot of teams coming from the Philippines, very much given. But I know you're gonna root for this one team, so it is on, Fasha, it is on.
I like that. I like that. Yeah, because the fact is, I mean, it's a little bit sad as well. This is something that we've already went through even for season number one, and even even during the season number one, it's the same team over and over again qualifying themselves here at the Paramount. It's tough, man. It is a tough
Yeah.
competition when you fight with the Philippines, but the Alibaba clan Mystic prove us saying that they can also play with the Philippines. And I like that. I hope to see a great fight from their side. Despite I even talked to the teams, one of them, which is Chalop, he's one of my friends, and he said it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. We're gonna try our best, but despite whatever it is an honor to be here. And I like that. I like that feeling of very humbling yet respective and grateful enough to be inside the tournament. Because once you join a tournament, it's not about the fact that you will get the bragging rights to fight off with the players, but the bragging rights to say that you are qualifying among those teams who couldn't even qualify. 24 teams. And just like Sirila says, among those teams who has already registered, only these teams had able to grant the registration or granted the entrance to move in to the grand finals. But the thing is, no matter how you able to be granted to join in, you gotta prove yourself. Are you the champions here for the Zero to Hero
Right,
Showdown
right,
Grand
right.
Final Season number two? But despite whatever, congratulations to the 24 teams. I hope to see a lot more action. We know for a fact Vagabond, Esport, Four Kings, just like how Red Queen say. But here's the thing: which team this that you guys seem to feel like there's a lot of action for them, but they don't really come on top? Let's give a little bit of deep talk before we start our first round, because
Mm-hmm.
we're still waiting for round number one. We're already joining in, and there's few more seconds to go for round number one to start.
ターゲットの位置を
Which
ロック
is the team
す
that
べて
you
のデ
feel
ータ
like
ソー
it
スが
is
操
underdog?
作
Let's start with
ターゲット
Sirila.
の位置をロッ
Which
ク
team
す
is
べて
an
のデータソース
underdog
が
for
セン
you?
トラルスクエアのテ
Well,
ストセレクト
for
に集
for
結し
me,
た
if you're gonna ask me, since I've been watching it since the start of the tournament, what really surprises me is the team of NICEA Esports, the Falcons, the team of Dardel. They're actually doing very well on this past few days, but on the first part of our game, they're not really performing that well. So I was really surprised when we jumped onto the semifinals. They did very well, especially the names of Owen, Dardil, and Sed. They have been really performing so much and taking most kills every round. I was there, I was shoutcasting the semifinals for the lower bracket, and I'm really surprised with their performance. So that team is very remarkable to me. Coming from the underdogs, but still, let's see if they're gonna perform here on our finals.
Alright, we'll ask Red Queen right after this because we are already jumping in for the first round of the night, and it will be all for Sirila as Red Queen gets on for the play-by-play and the analysis. Take it away, girls. Let's go for first round of the night.
Okay,
All right, guys. Go ahead, Sirila. Take it away, take it away, take it away.
Okay, so our flight already started. It's from Pierre going to Sakura. We have 24 teams here, and you can see all of the names there on your screen. It's 24 teams, and everyone almost dropped off on our first flight. We haven't seen any names as of now on our kill feed, but we have teams coming here on the northern part of our screen, dropping off most probably for them to get the snowboard. But let's see if which team is going to have the first kill for tonight. So here we are on the page. We are here on the screen. It's the team of TRS. We have here Travancy, Nero, Imba, and also Third Ski. They are engaging here with the players now. I think this is let's see, this is Cerulean. We have there also Malos, but they haven't got any kills as of this moment. And one player now from TRS has been taken down already. So there are only 3 players left now here for slot L. On the left side of our screen, we can also see there players from ALIBABA clan also taking some kills on our game, but sadly Dream, Rogue, and Cello, they all have been knocked down here already on our zone. And for slot F, the only one left here is for Gio. And on this side here, the Sanitary, we also have your players from SIGRA and also NRX69, and you can see there Muesi from NRX69 killing another player from SIGRA, and they have squad wiped already our players from that area. So we already have 2 teams who has been eliminated already on this early part of the game, Red Queen.
Yeah, we can already see, you know, a lot of bodies being dropped on the floor right now. You know, that's why I'm always interested to watch or to know the teams that targets this hot drop location. Although we don't really have a permanent high tier drop for CODM, but of course we love the action, and that's what we always do. We always take you where the action is. That's what makes this battle royale always so interesting to watch, because it always gives us an idea. You know, this is like always a sneak peek of what the team has in store for us. You'll know exactly what these teams are going to give us. If they are aggressive, if they're going to play this one passive, if they are one of those teams that are, you know, who wants to always like build their momentums at the initial onset of the game. And as what Sirila mentioned a while ago, we got 3 squads that actually dropped in the same location. And pretty much, I remember with Fasha, I've discussed this one and we agreed on this, that, you know, it's actually better for teams to go into one place, you know, get all the things that you need, especially all those throwables that you need to actually shut down your opponents. You know how important that is to have in your backpack to actually win or dominate a fight. But in this case, I mean, man, this CODM players, they are not really afraid to engage with one another. The moment that they drop from the plane, it's instant trade-off. Exactly, Fasha. And yeah, sorry, Sirila.
Okay. So now here in the part of our screen, these are the players from Cerulean, Dynasty, and also HGE. For HGE, we only have ALMS and also Burn Alive, but sadly, Burn has been taken down here already by the Ray using that PPSH, And the last player has been wiped out already by these players from Cerulean Dynasty. So we only have 20 teams left here on our game, and 71 players are playing right now here inside our lobby. So these players now from Cerulean now taking the armor, trying to recover from those damages from this fight a while ago. So
Mhm.
on the left side of your screen, you can also see their players now from ENE. This is what I'm talking about a while ago with the Fasyabunny. I really like to
Mhm.
see the names here of NICAEA Falcons. Now here at Sakura, they are currently engaging with our players on slot G. This is the extraordinary team, and I think this is a team coming from Malaysia, and they have been
Mhm.
squad wiped here already. And the players now from Vagabonds Nomads are now here trying to do the third party gaming here on this area. There's also Esser and also Travis now engaging here to our players from ENE. Travis here on the roof trying to hit Sed, and Bear here is still inside the building trying to hide from those players.
Oh.
But H, it's just Esser and Travis. Let's check how many players have gotten off here on our game.
Right, right.
Unfortunately, they only have three players now for Nomads. It's just Esser, Travis, and also Pogs. Let's see if most probably that will be a disadvantage now for their team. But taking note how well they are performing on our semifinals. So
Right.
let's see, despite of them having three players only left here at our game, you can see there. Bear has been knocked down by Travis using that SMG, leaving three players alive for ENE. But as of now, they are backing out, maybe trying to get
Right,
the
right.
right position and to get the dog tag of their teammate here. But let's see, Travis also trying to engage our player, but luckily Sed was able to rewind and has not been killed by our players from Nomads.
Yeah, I mean, Vagabonds Esports started the game with just three players, Sirila. I mean, imagine that these guys are making it look like just a piece of cake, engaging with another squad and actually winning every encounter that comes in their way. And of course, we need to consider the fact that ENE is actually one of the formidable teams that's competing for tonight. But then again, we are already watching the best of the best right here playing for Zero to Hero Showdown. That's why we are not expecting any dull moments for this competition, Cyril. I mean, you can just see and witness this team try to really exterminate one another and really, has their eyes on the prize and take the W for our game number one.
Okay, so here on the side of the screen, all of the players are still outside of the zone. This is Cox and Dex trying to go now inside using their vehicle, but upon checking our map, it's quite far. So let's see if they can still make it inside the zone. I've checked the map. Some of the players are still outside of the zone as of now, and the zone is actually it's already shrinking, and we also have a revive flight which is happening now in 10 seconds. We have 57 players as of now. Let's see how many players are going to be added here now on our game once the revival flight has taken up. So from 57, we are now up to 63. So many players here have been revived by their teammates. On this side, we can still see the players from AXP. This is actually another team to watch out for, the AXP. Last night, I have been watching them and they are really performing very well. This is the team of Kemish, Desync, James, and Viper. I really like the chemistry of this team and they are really powerful as of now. But sadly, here on our
Ooh.
screen, Ezra was able to take down one player, and this is what I'm talking about. Despite having three players only for Vagabonds Nomads, they still
Right,
can do
right.
very well now. And you can see there now Esther, Travis, and Pogs really following all of those players from AXP using their snowboard. Let's see if they're gonna make some kills here. And now there's
Ooh.
Travis killing Onab with that AK-47, leaving two players now for AXP. These players from Nomads are really getting
Oh
kills
man.
as of now. They have 8 kills already on their for their team. They have 8 kills already, and let's see if I mean they have 3 kills already for their team, and let's see if they're gonna be able to kill all of those players now from AXP, right, Red Queen?
Yes, yes, Sirila. I really, agree with you. Vagabonds Esports, they are actually on a killing spree at the moment. It's like they're out for blood. They're so kill hungry at the moment. But of course, again, we are already at the grand final, so this pretty much this behavior, this gameplay is expected from these teams. And Vagabonds Esports, they are really trying to live up to their name. And come on, if we're gonna talk about the plays, the strategies for our grand finals, mistakes or errors in gameplay is totally unacceptable in tournaments. That's what the scrimmages are for. I mean, this is the platform where you guys should be able to perfect your skills so that when you guys play in a tournament, you can utilize what you have learned so far in participating in all of those BRs. And, it's really, really going to complement your overall performance when you guys are playing in a tournament. But right now, again, these are the players coming from Vagabonds Esports, and they are pretty much having like sort of a rivalry happening, or this is like a gameplay or a battle happening with 13 Esports, Cirilla.
Yes, so in this side of the screen, these are the players now from Vagabonds Esports and also 13 Esports. They are now occupying the rocket launcher here at launch base. Let's see if those players here on the lower ground will be able to get some kills. There's Luki using the M21. M21 is still a favorite sniper gun here on our game. On this side, this is the team of 13 Esports. There's Ying C trying to do some recover with that armor, maybe taking some damage from those players here on our lower ground. Also, I would also like to take note of all of the teams on the left side of our kill feed. I have been seeing there the names of CERULEAN, also you channel Golden Goat. I think they have been squad wiped already on our end. No, actually one player has been taken down already here at Crash, and as despite there are all of them are still outside of the zone, so I think they're gonna be having a hard time actually here to revive their teammates, since upon checking our zone is quite far and they really need to go now and push, so they need to go now here inside our zone. And here also on our left side of the screen, you can see there are players from Vagabonds Esports also getting kills against the players from NRX 69. 4K Negi has been able to take down one player also from TDC. Here on this side of the screen, we have the players from Most Wanted. They can try to gatekeep all of these players from NICAEA and also Vagabonds Vagabonds Nomads are now going here inside our zone. Kuzma here is trying to chase Zed with that AK-47. Zed was able to take some damage, but luckily he was able to sneak out using that snowboard. Let's see if Kuzma will still be able to gatekeep some of the players here from Nomads who just got off on our revival flight. Kuzma have seen those players, and there's Kuzma killing Travis with the Jackal denying him of going inside our safe zone.
I mean, obviously, guys, the players are not the only ones on fire right now. You can feel the energy flowing from Sirila. How excited she is right now, casting what is actually happening inside the game. Now, we are down to just 18 teams out of the 24 that actually joined for our round number 144 players still alive. And right now, we are looking at ATLAST. And this is Forest on your screens right now. There's actually at least 3 squads that's surrounding them at the moment. But this is going to be pretty hard, Sirla, since they are actually down below. And there are squads that actually have the higher ground elevation. We got Wanted right here, but unfortunately, I think he is the only player remaining. So I think it's safe to say that he should have this thing that's called emergency evasive maneuver. He has to go to another place to actually reset and hopefully, have the opportunity to collect those dog tags and go for that recall.
See, upon checking here on our screen, we only have 2 players left now for Vagabonds Nomads, and they're not currently engaging here to Meow from Most Wanted. The Bible fight has taken off already, and Travis was revived by his teammates, so let's see if we're still gonna perform here inside our safe zone. It's actually now shrinking, and we are here on the almost 15 minutes part of the game. We still have 18 players, 18 teams, 58 players. Still a lot are here inside since the zone is shrinking already. most of the players are gonna have a hard time taking kills now, since this is an open area. Most of them will have a hard time trying to
Mm-hmm.
take
Mm-hmm.
cover here now, since there are only small houses and small rocks where they can try to take cover and take some damage coming here from the other teams. On this side of the screen, there's players from AMT and also AXP here at bus station. We can see here Viper now using here the snowboard and trying to take a reposition, since they know that the players from AMT are on the other side of the high grounds here near bus station. We can also see other names. There are players who have been killed outside of the zone. Maybe they have a hard time trying to gatekeep all of those players
Right,
and
right,
also
right.
going inside the zone. Since it is very small already, there is really a tendency that you're going to be knocked out of the zone. So here on the side of the screen, we can see different names coming here from Vagabonds Esports, Almighty Prime, NICAEA, for Wanted. Oten is still alive, by the way. Yato here was able to knock down one player, and we can see their players from AMT are being chased now by Vagabonds Esports. Let's see if they're going to get
Mm-hmm.
a reposition here and try to engage, or maybe they're gonna back out and look for another place where they can engage with other players, since they know that
Mm-hmm.
Vagabonds Esports is really a strong team here on
Right, right.
our game. If you see the names of these players from Vagabonds, automatic, you need to really secure the right position before you
Mm-hmm.
engage. You
Mm-hmm.
cannot just engage by hitting those players. You have to take the right spot, and you really have to make sure that you have the good comms with your teammates if you're going to engage such a strong team. And you can see there also in our kill feed, players from TDC, 4K, and also Most Wanted has been also getting some kills here on our game. On this side, this is AXP engaging now with NICAEA. Here's the Sync trying to do some rewind, and now he's taking some damage here from our players from NICAEA Esports.
Well, yes, I agree with you once again. Vagabonds Esports is really a force to be reckoned with for our competition right now. We can see on the screens we already have two casualties for the side of AXP, and I'm pretty much interested. Since Vagabonds Esports right now, as early as now, Sirila, they are trying to really make a bold statement that, hey, you guys, you need to watch out for us. We are the strongest team right now, and consistency, I think they pretty much have it. They are right here to really rack up some kill points and really secure the top spot. And we are talking about just game number 1. Guys, we are just at the 4th phase of the circle right now, and we are already down to just 13 teams inside the game. And pretty much everyone is out to get each and every player in the game. The big question right now, Cyrilla, is which team wants this win bad enough that they will really eliminate all players that comes into their way.
There's really a possibility here that once you win the first round of the game, there's a possibility that you can have the momentum for the first round. So as you can see here, players now from AXP, this is what I'm talking about, AXP Cardinals, they already have their momentum as of now, and they have squad wide our players from Almighty Prime. They have 12 kills already for their team, and we only have 2 players left. This is the Sync and also Viper. James and
Yes.
Kimish sadly have been out of this game. Let's see if there is still a revive light, but I don't think we still have a revive light coming up. I think the last revive light has taken off already. We are
Right.
down to our last 10 teams, last 18 players. There's the Sync killing Poos from You Child Goat by detonating that vehicle. Now this is an engagement now coming from NICAEA, and also AXP, the Sync killing Bear with an AK-47 pumpkin. And now they are trying to take cover here inside the house. Let's see if they have a trapper. Luckily, Viper here is a trapper, so they can actually take cover and secure
Right.
this spot, since this is already inside our zone. The Sync here is also trying to get some kills here against NICAEA. On the other part of our map, you can also see players now from TDC. They are still alive. Now they are down to our last 7 teams. Last player from 4K has been knocked out already. I think that was Kiel. He has been killed already on our game. 7 teams remaining. 15 players inside our lobby. There's the Sync killing Win with the Jackbelt, giving him 10 kills already just on the first part of our game.
Yes, I mean, we are looking at four squads that actually right here in the middle, trying to shut everyone out. Vagabonds right now down to just three players inside the game. A little disadvantage, but of course we've seen how aggressive this Vagabonds players play. And right now, Nash is on your screen and doing a massive spray down against all of the players that is still alive and peeking Sirila. But man, oh man, now we are watching the final two teams go at each other. This is TDC at Vagabonds.
That is actually Luki knocking down Maku with that sniper, and we only have two teams left. Mon now already pushing Dexter, and Fox has been killed already, and they only have one kill. That's Maku that has been killed already by Nash, using that AR, the winners of our round one. The unbeatable Vagabonds Esports.
That Jack 12 really packs a super punch. I mean, if I would call that gun, if I were to compare that with an anime character, I would call that gun Saitama. One Punch Man! Because, man, really though, if it hits you, you're really down on your knees, and there's really nothing that you can do about it. I mean, it's just there. One hit delete, and you're out of the game. It's too bad for you. And that was a great finish, guys. That was a great finish.
Well done, well done.
Expecting the Vagabonds Esports are really going to dominate this round one, since they have been doing that for almost every game that they are joining. So this is our post-game breakdown. We have here Mon with 8 kills, Lucky with 8 also, Nash with 5. Yano didn't got any kills here for their team, but it's still okay. It's 21 kills for Vagabonds Esports.
Right. And it doesn't really matter if you don't get any kills inside the game. I mean, teamwork is what makes the dream work. So in any case, if you guys didn't get any kills, it's okay. I mean, you don't have to worry about it. I mean, if your teams are pretty much good with, eliminating those players, if they are the top fraggers in your team, that's okay. But if you are the brains of the team, maybe he the IGL? I mean, pretty much he's been giving all the structure and maybe giving all those, commands inside the game, because you know how important IGLs inside the team. They are the ones, giving all the roles. They are the ones deciding on, hard decisions that that you guys need to do inside the game. So if he cracks under pressure, then that's definitely over for you guys.
So maybe we can take a break after this, and let's talk more about what happened in round one after our quick minute break.
I mean, yeah, well.
You come from light, now you see me rise.
Save itu muda dari ini. Sebelum kau dapat perlawan oleh Edith, tapi Sami sekarang ini.
I run from
Masih able to move dengan ini. Sebelum kau berapa kali berlawan oleh Easy, tapi Sami sekarang ini
You come from high, now you see me rise.
masih able to move dengan ini. Sebelum kau berapa kali berlawan oleh Easy, tapi Sami sekarang ini
You come from high, now you see me rise.
And we are back again at the Zero to Hero Showdown Grand Finals round number 2. But before we get into round number 2, let's do a great analysis of what happened on round number 1. If you guys missed out the action, please like and share the stream. And remember, guys, we got a giveaway to be given out to 4 winners. So what you guys have to do is just share this live and make sure to comment on the comment section below exclamation mark notify to automatically on the notification alert for the Paramount Gaming, and to put out the hashtag for the clans that you are supporting. Is it Vagabonds, the one and only unbeatable teams, or is it the Four Kings, the up and rising team that gets kills after kills after kills? Just drop down on the comment giving all the support to the team itself, because they want to hear the roar of the fans itself right here on the live of the grand finals itself. But right down to business, the round number 1. It was amazing, intense fight indeed. We have 18 team still surviving right here on the circle of the third one. And I mean, like, who would have thought, even at the third circle, a lot of teams still surviving, trying to get into the zone, and each one of them gatekeeping one another. So that was a massive fight indeed. But Sirila, give me your thoughts on what is the best moment for that round number 1.
What really marks me on this game is a team of AXP Eternals and also the team of Most Wanted. Because upon checking, Most Wanted was really trying to gatekeep all of those players still outside of the zone near Diner. And they only landed on 14th place of this game. But still, even though they took the 14th spot, they have 11 kills in total for their team. So actually, that is an advantage for them since they have 14 kills for their team. They did not get lucky for the placement points, but let's see if they can still improve here on the second round. And also the team of AXP Eternals, they have 16 kills for
Mm.
the game, and they landed on the third spot, so that gives them additional 11 points to their total kill points for the game. So most probably they are going on the top 3 or top 6 here of our leaderboards. And also I would like to commend the Sync with his Jack 12. Those 16 points, 11 kills came from him.
That was amazing. That seriously, I agree because the fact is the engagement wise was just superb. And going
Mm-hmm.
back to the first leaderboard of that first round, come on, Re Queen, let's talk about it. Who is on the top and who is at the bottom?
Well, here we go. Pretty obvious. Vagabonds Esports taking the top spot on our overalls. 36 points to be exact. 21 kill points and 15 placement points, followed by AXP Esports Eternals with 27 points. Well, it is like maybe not big gap, so there's actually still a chance for you guys to catch up with Vagabonds Esports. This is just game number one. Anyway, top three, we got TDC Esports, one of the teams that actually survived the game, the one that actually went up against a Vagabonds Esports just a while ago with 21 points. Empire NICAEA Esports Falcons with 18, Cerulean Esports Dynasty with 12. Pretty much the same thing with Vagabonds Esports Nomads, who actually went inside the game with just 3 players, but still making a bold statement that, hey, we are one of the things that you guys should really watch out for. Now, most wanted VITAS landing on our top 7 with the 12 points as well, and our XIII with 9. Same with 13 Esports MAGNUS. 4 Kings Aces now landed on our top 10 with 8 points. AXP Esports PULANG ARAW with 7. Same with is this safe to say? Okay, TARANTADOS AURUM with 7 points as well. Now, to get you guys familiar with the score points on our bottom section of our overalls, I think Sirila will give you guys this one.
Okay, so on the right side of our leaderboards, you can see there are the names of ATLAST with 7, U Channel Golden Goat with 6, Almighty Prime with with 3, SIGRA Artemis with 2 points, Riley and Alibaba Clan Mystic with both having 1 kills for the game. Now you see Phoenix, CB1, Hunger Games, SIGRA Poseidon, and Black Ops. Sadly, they did not take any kills on this game, but it's okay. We're just here on the second part of our game, so most likely they still have time to catch up with those kill points. So for the second game, we'll be doing the blackout map. So the momentum, it can make or break them since we are switching maps. So let's see how the players are going to perform for our second round, Fasha.
Agreed, agreed. And especially the fact that they need to take more opportunity, especially knowing for the fact the first few rounds is going to be TPP, all the way TPP.
Yeah.
So take advantage of this situation because most of the players, they know for a fact they have been comfortable with the TPP mode. Most people probably really disregard the FPP mode because a little bit more tougher, as well as the landscape is a little bit more confusing and giving a little bit of headache on the side. But on the other hand, you guys have to know this is what we also talk about it, right, Queen? Whereby if you want to be the pro player, you gotta be versatile. So, but on the
Mm-hmm.
other hand, if you have been playing CODM for 2 years in a row with the TPP mode, take advantage of this mode right here, right now,
Mm-hmm.
to do the best, especially on our newest blackout map, which is 1 year ready for the anniversary of season number 2. But for now, let's take a look for round number 2. What's gonna be like on the Zero to Hero Showdown Grand Finals? Take it away, Sirila, Red Queen.
Okay, so here in our flight, it's here in the middle, parting here our whole map. So our flight started here from Factory, going to Estates. We have high tier areas coming here from Lookdown Island, Ghost Town, and also Asylum. We are complete for tonight. We have 24 teams inside our lobby. 96 players are here inside the game, and most of the players already dropped off on our first flight. What is really hard here for Blackout map is there are no spawns of helicopters and the vehicles are quite few. So since the map is very big, mobility here from our players going to one side to another side,
Engaging the
it will
enemies.
be a hard time for them. And knowing also, there are also other players who can try to engage them since the area is already big. So here on this side of the screen, this is AXP versus 13 Esports, and there was Dahon being killed there by the Sink using his Mactan, giving them one kill already for their team.
Well, Dahon just became a dead Dahon, right? There's pretty much, very fast. But anyway, guys, we are just at the first phase of the circle right here. We still have all of our 24 teams still competing for our round number 2. And Sirila is right. You guys are playing the biggest map that we have in the CODM competitive scene. So it's very important for you guys to find those vehicles because mobility is actually one of the top priority or one of the objectives really inside the game because you can use this to get from point A to point B. And not only that one, since there will be a lot of open spaces for the blackout map, you can actually use this vehicles as a cover in case a squad spots you out and do a massive spray down. Then you can actually use this vehicle as a shield, to dodge all those bullet attacks coming from your opponents. Now we don't see, this teams on your screen right now. CLN has nobody challenging them at the moment, but I can see our kill feed, Sirila. There are a lot of bodies already dropping on the floor.
So in this side of the seniors are the players now from Riley Esports. There's Watch scaling Kiel with the Jack 12, and still Jack 12 is a favorite gun here for our players, especially if they are trying to do a close range fight with their enemies. We still have 24 teams as of now, but a lot of players has been killed already since we only have 77 players right now here inside our lobby. Our zone will shrink in 15 seconds as well as our revival flight is gonna happen in 12 seconds. So let's see how many players are going back here inside our zone. On this side of our screen, we have here players now from TRS. I think this is the Tarantados against the Extraordinary, occupying here the area of our train station. You can see their model trying to engage the Vagabonds with that Kilo 141. Sadly, the kill has been denied. We have their Nero killing model with that PKM and Tadeo killing Vagabonds with that KRM. So they are now here trading kills, trading shots with each other, and we can see that Imba who is trying to sadly he has been killed there by BB using that kill of 141. We only have 2 players left now for TRS. We only have 1 player left. This is Thirdsky trying to revive his teammate Rabas. Let's see if Rabas can still make it inside our zone, if he can still make it to our revive flat, or he's gonna be chased here by those players from Extraordinary.
Well, you know what, Jack 12, if you have, if you're accurate with your aim, really, Jack 12 will work out the best meta gun for you. You know how powerful this gun is for those CQCs that you guys are so craving for. But anyway, we also have our ATLAST team right here on your screens. But right now, Izukux and Sun is not playing the game at the moment. So we only have Sad Boy and Forest. And right now, Sad Boy is on board using this, I don't know, this is like a Batman skin if you're going to ask me. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see this type of mod vehicles inside the game. It's actually one of those things that you can really flaunt when you guys are playing a CODM. That's actually one of the cars that I would want to have. I can use that to stroll around the map. Anyway, guys, we are watching the Riley team 4-man strong. So I would like to give a big shout out to Caleb, Yang, Watts, and Kotaro. So right now they are actually doing some looting as well, but they are pretty much surrounded by a lot of dog tags. Now we are already 23 teams out of the 24. I'm just not sure if that one team that exited the game is already permanently, out of our round number 2. So we'll have to see what is gonna happen next, because we still have a long, long way to go. We are just at the first phase of the circle here, Sirila, and right now ENE has another team that might challenge them once again.
Yes, so upon checking our kill feed, AXP Pulang Araw has been also wiped out from this
Mm.
game. And also ABC, our ALMGHTY have been wiped out already here on our second round. So that leaves us with 21 teams. But we still have 74 players here inside our level. So a lot of players, and we are just on the A7 part of the game. There's Travis killing Assassin with that SMG. And now we only have Super MJ and Merc alive for ENE. We are here now at the S phase. This is players from Nomads and also ENE. There's Travis also another kill using that SMG. He had killed Sucre using that SMG. So now that leaves Merc and MJ alive for slot J. They're gonna go out here using the snowboard, but let's see if players now from Nomads are going for the chase, and there's Merc. He has been killed here by Esser using that M4. I also want to say that M4 has been really buffed on this season. I actually got the legendary gun for that M4.
Wow.
I actually don't have aiming skills for the game, but when I'm using that M4, it's really actually a very nice gun since the mobility and also there's no recoil for that AR, so I really love using it right now. I've also seen some other players using it as their next AR aside from the usual AK-47, because we all know almost all of the players here are using the AK-47 for long range fights, but M4 is still itchy and they can still use it in the engagement with the other players. Here, HG engaging now with the ATLAST. There's a risky killing Isuku, who is just back from our revive fight with that Jack well. And also we have their alts, and they need now to go here inside our zone since it's also taking damage on their health as of now. HGE on their team, they have 3 kills already, still with Albs, Burn, Risky, and Mao, and they need now to go inside our zone. We have your AXP. This is the team that really performed well on our round 1 AXP Eternals. Their other teammate has been out of the game, but let's see if they can still bring the name of AXP here on our grand finals as they engage with Vagabonds Esports.
Ooh la la, Vagabonds Esports versus our AXP. Now, AXP James has just been revived. That was a very great pickup from his teammates, but the fight is not over because AXP is still battling it out with the Vagabonds Esports. And you already know just how strong Vagabonds Esports are. So this is already an interesting fight because we can see just 2 players left, and that's Yato and Nash. And AXP, I'm pretty sure that they are not gonna let this one go. This is the time for them to actually do a squad wipe against Vagabonds Esports. We can see Viper on your screens right now, and he is after Nash. He is so kill hungry, out for blood. So let's see if they can actually do a squad wipe in this engagement, Sirila.
There are actually 2 scenarios here that AXP can do to beat Vagabonds Esports. They can just stay there and wait for Yato and Nash to go back as they gonna do to pick, as they're gonna pick up those dog tags of Mon and also Lucky, because here on our game, if you kill Vagabonds on the early part of this game, most likely there is a chance for you to rank up on our leaderboards. If you leave the other players from Vagabonds Esports on this game, if you let them have their dog tags revived on the next revive fight, most likely you're gonna be killed. So if I were AXP, I'm gonna really look for Yato and also Nash.
Yeah.
For them to be killed here on the second part of our game, so to secure a bigger spot for this event. But anyway, here on the side of the screen, this is NRX69 against SIGRA, and now for SIGRA, let's see, we only have Tassan and Biscuit alive for their team. This is slot S, so they have 4 kills already. This is SIGRA, Poseidon, Wagner and Slick has been killed by the players from NRX 69. And I think 69 already have 2 kills here on our game. So far on the side of the screen,
Mhm.
since they don't have any engagement, they're now going to use their vehicle and maybe try to look for the other players now from SIGRA. We can see there are some players who are trying to snipe them on this area. Maybe
Right,
most
right, yeah.
probably those are players from SIGRA. I think it's Tasan who is trying to snipe them on another part and maybe trying to get some knockdowns here and so they can get the dog tag of their teammates. On this side, this is the team of 4K. We have here Negi, Kyun, Instinct, and also Kiel representing 4K Aces. And also, I have been reading the comment sections. You're always asking who's playing for 4K. These are the players. It's Negi, Kyun, Instinct, and Kiel. This is their team 2 playing here on our grand finals. Luckily, they were able to join our grand finals, and now we can see here AMT engaging with Nomads. Chase has been knocked down there by S or using that frag grenade. You can see there also Quasi and also Chibi going out of this area. Varus has still clawed with that AK-47, and that leaves Quasi and Chibi alive for their team. I think the Chase here has been revived already by Chibi, but I think he has been killed again, once again, by those players from Nomads. Chibi also has been killed there by Travis using that Odin, and that leaves Quasi alive for his team. The best thing he can do here is for him to back out and let those 4K players engage now with Nomads, and maybe as a distraction from this both teams, since they're already engaging, maybe he can try to get the dog tags of his teammates already.
You know what makes this BR fun, Sirila, is the fact that your opponents can actually collect those dog tags and make sure that you're permanently out of the game. And I do agree with you. I mean, if I were AXP, just a while ago, I would definitely make sure that Vagabonds Esports will not be able to collect those tags. Again, you always need to get the upper hand in every situation, because this is a battle royale. You're supposed to be the best of the best if you guys want to conquer the battlefield and secure a rank in the top spot for our overalls. And one thing I've learned so far in my many castings when it comes to CODM is that fact that even though you get a W from inside the game, it doesn't really guarantee you a spot in the overall. Still, you gotta collect those kill points that you need inside the game. I mean, yeah, pretty much placement points can actually boost you up, but it's those kill points that will actually get you a secured spot in the overalls. But let's talk about that in just a while, because we got NRX69 right now on your screens, and we have actually one player that's currently knocked down, but NRX still trying to do their best to actually defend themselves from the opponents that's been attacking them, and those are the players coming from Wanted, Sirila.
Yes, this is engagement now coming from Most One and also NRX 69. You can see their Y has been knocked out already, but Muesi is still trying to revive his teammates. Zone is now shrinking, so let's see if Wise can still be revived. As you can see, their Odin and also Kuzma really trying to push here inside the house and trying to take some damage here. Players are NRX 69. Odin here is still here on the roof, trying now to engage to NEHEMIAH, and also Wise. NEHEMIAH here has been knocked out, and now the damage coming from the zone is really taking a toll here on the players from NRX 69. Moes decided to go back here inside the zone, and he tried to kill here our players. Now Meow and Jabby are the only ones alive here for their team. Moesi has been killed here also by Jabby using that LMG, and that leaves Mr. Flex alive for NRX 69. But the zone is shrinking. Let's see if he can still be able to get the dog tags and revive his teammates, which is happening here in 25 seconds. Meow and Jabby is still alive, trying to get the loot of their teammates. So maybe when their teammates have returned to our revival fight, they can still give them some loots. Since the zone is already shrinking, the most probably they will be able to get their loots again as they dropped off on that flight.
Mr. Flex isn't flexing right now. He is running for his life. But Sirila, you know what? It's gonna be a very difficult task for Mr. Flex to actually go back for those dog tags, considering the fact that I mean, it's already out there, in in outside of our safe zone. But NRX 69 down with just one player as well. So we are now looking at the lone wolf for their team. Oh, this is Mr. Flex. Again, he is still, trying to do his best to actually survive the situation. But it's pretty hard because he is surrounded by a lot of squads. And to actually clutch this one, I mean, the percentage of you surviving a fight with a full squad is pretty much low. So I am actually interested at Mr. Flex. How is he going to survive this and get to the latter stages of our game, as we are now only just in the fourth phase of our circle with 14 teams and 39 players still alive.
Okay, so now we are back here at Estate with the players now from E, and I think another team here coming from Slot, and are also inside. These are players from HGE, Risky, and also Maui still here inside our zone. Extraordinary are also here inside Estate, but as of now, they're just trying to take cover here inside the building, not engaging with the other players who are also inside Estate. We have here Model, Ranger, and BB trying to get the right position here. They're actually here on the edge of the zone. Let's see what strategy are they going to do. They're gonna do maybe they're gonna just gonna use the vehicle trying to look for another spot, or just they're gonna keep on driving as the zone is shrinking to get some placing points. Placing points actually is a very important here in our game, because if you're in just the top one spot, it gives you a 50-point advantage to the other teams. On our kill feed, you can see their players from Most Wanted and also SIGRA. We have some damages here coming from the players from Vagabonds Esports. You have seen there the names of Mon killing SIGRA, Tasan. Let's see if we still have players that from SIGRA. I think we have been wiped out already on our game. We are down here to the last 10 teams, the last 26 players. Zone is now shrinking. Vagabonds, Nomads here are trying to gatekeep 4K. Also, other players here coming here from Extraordinary. There's instant killing BB with the BY15, and Travis has also killed one player now coming from the Extraordinary team. We only have 9 teams. Travis was able to kill the last player from Almighty Prime with his M4. So AMT Prime has been wiped out here in our second part of our game. They did not perform very well in our round 1. Let's see if they can still try to catch up on round 3, and also on the other part here on our game. Pogs was able to take down one player from ENE with that Arctic 50, able to kill down Assassin with that Arctic, and that leaves Merc alive for Slot J.
Man, can you look at that map? I mean, everyone is pretty much down in this area. We got AXP, Vagabonds, and we got 13 Esports as well. And we got the tributes from the Hunger Games right there, just playing the ridge, playing the edge of the circle. And right now, we are watching again Yato. We already have 1 casualty. We'll make that 2 casualty for Vagabonds. So we are now down to just 2 players defending this team and trying to deal with all the remaining players inside the game. 7 teams and 11 players remaining, and this is total carnage. Right now, everyone is eager to eliminate each of the players still inside our game, but Yato still assessing the situation, trying to check, which directions will my enemies will be coming from, and pretty much still getting the intel. Same with Vagabond's virus right here. Again, we are down to just 3 players, so it's gonna be an interesting ending, Sirila.
Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Nash and Yato was not squad wiped with our players from AXP, so that was actually a disadvantage for them. So they haven't been wiped out already from our game. We are now down to our last three teams. We still have 2 players left for Vagabonds Esports and 3 players left now for Vagabonds Nomads. We still have 1 player here. This is one from 151, just trying to glide here on the top of these players from Nomads and also Esports, maybe just trying to get the placing points of our game. Esser, Virus, and Travis the three of them having 10 kills each for our game. Vagabonds Nomads with 37 kills already on our second round. Wow. So they really have we really have an advantage here in our game. So right now we have seen their 1-5-1 just gliding on top, and that leaves Team 8 winning here on our second round.
I love the fact that one of that player from Vagabonds. I'm not sure if it comes from esports or Nomads, but did you see how he got killed? Airborne. Airborne. I mean, it's like hitting a bird. But anyway, that was
Died
an
in the
intense
air.
fight. That was an intense fight. It's like a sibling rivalry. So I'm pretty sure the GC will be so hyped and so noisy. Having those healthy competition within the clan is always a good thing. But again, kudos to the teams that performed tonight, especially to Vagabonds Esports. You guys are pretty much being consistent all throughout this competition from game number 1 down to game number 2. But of course, I mean, we still have at least 4 more games for tonight. So we're gonna watch out for you guys. We're gonna watch out for you.
Nicely done, ladies. What a wonderful job for that round number 2. That was crazy. Now, here's the thing. I want to do a little bit of background story, but before that, let's take a look for the post-game breakdown. We got the Vagabond Nomads able to topple their own brother teams with 10 kills in the hands of Virus, Asa with 10 kills, Pogs with 7 kills, and Travis with 10 kills, and that makes them 37 kills on total for this round number 2, even much more compared to their own brother team. And previously they got 23 kills, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it was 18, 14, sorry, 18, 8 plus 8 is 16, yeah, about 23. And then we have, comparing to Vagabond Nomads, they got 37 kills, 17 minus, like 17 plus compared to their own brother. That is phenomenal for Vagabond Nomads. Not only getting the kill points, but also the placement point. Phenomenal performance indeed. They were just struggling from edges to edges. Every single team tried to hold on to those zones, but unfortunately, the zone comes down to the team of Vagabond Nomads. Congratulations. That is crazy for round number 2, man. And I want to do a post breakdown as well, because there's a lot of things that you guys did not see beforehand because we were so focused on the game itself. People were wondering, like, why did the Black Ops 151 was on the airborne side? He was the only one. He was left all alone, while the rest of the teams were fighting on the ground. Now, this is something that will give you guys the more in-depth information as well as analysis after the break, because you guys will not know what just happened right here on round number 2. But before that, let's take a break and we'll be back with the analysis as well as round number 3. This is Zero to Hero Showdown. Keep on liking, keep on sharing, guys.
You come from high. Now you see me rise.
Masih bertemu dengan ini sebelum kau dapat perlawanan oleh Easy, tapi Sami sekarang ini Fasyabunny sebuntong napakasarap. Perlawanan oleh ACTP sampai sekarang ini.
You come from high, now you see me rise.
Fasyabunny sebuntong napakasarap. Perlawanan oleh ACTP sampai sekarang ini.
You come from high, now you see me rise.
Fasyabunny sebuntong napakasarap. Perlawanan oleh ACTP sampai sekarang ini.
You come from high, now you see me rise.
Fasyabunny sebuntong napakasarap. Perlawanan oleh ACTP sampai sekarang ini.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. You guys are still watching the Southeast Asian Zero to Hero Showdown Season 3. And as I've mentioned earlier, I'm pretty much so happy and excited because we are already at the final stage. Guys, this is already the grand finals. And if you guys have been following this whole tournament, there were actually 120 teams that registered for this competition. Teams coming from Malaysia, Singapore, Singapore, Thailand, Indonesia, and of course the Philippines. And now I am absolutely sure that you guys are in for for an absolute nerve-wracking game for tonight. You guys are still with us. Fasyabunny and of course Sirila Gaming. Please, please don't forget to share our live stream because you guys are gonna get a prize for this one. 2,000 CP for 4 lucky winners, and all you need to do is just type in exclamation point notify and with a hashtag of your favorite team, if I'm
For
not
team,
mistaken. So that's
yes.
the only thing that you guys need to do. But for now, well, I'm gonna take the back seat and I'm gonna let Fasyabunny and of course Sirila Gaming to give you guys and to deliver you the non-stop action for CODM for our game number 3.
Yes, sir. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'll do my best to fill up the holes that the Red Queen has left. But like I said, we are twins. The first day that I casted out with Red Queen, I loved her so much. We were like born to be with each other. The hype was just crazy. But little do I know that if I were to be partnered up with Sirila as well, we could be twin as well. So this is pretty much like Red Queen said, the Powerpuff Girls. We have the most ultimate powers as girls itself, and this could be also a little bit of prequel to the ladies tournament. Paramount Gaming, please prepare it for us, please. For the ladies, let's get ready for the ladies tournament soon. But that is only in the preparation, still ongoing. We still have a lot of things to plan out. But right now, let's focus on the Zero to Hero showdown, round number 2. Here's the thing, you guys saw the fight. You saw how it was on the game side itself. Me, on the other hand, I've been focused on one person only, and that is 151 Black Ops. The name of the player is One. He has been left all alone, and he's been playing the Jackal for 15 minutes of the game. Like crazy, that round number 2, he had to survive all alone, and he just flies around the whole entire map. And he did able to steal 1 kill, and he shut down one of the players from the AXP while they were fighting with another team on the ground itself. And the rest of it, he was just like, I'm not gonna get killed. Why don't I just fly around? And a great flying, if I must say so myself. As a player, I could actually ask him, are you a pilot in real life? Because he was amazing to control those jackal throughout the most smallest circles. By the end of the 6th circle, it was already done. You couldn't actually fly anymore. It's a really too small. But during that 4th circle as well as the 5th circle, he tried his best to slow down pace by pace that jackal so that he can move and rotate around the map itself. But which is amazing. But on the other hand, placement wise, it goes down to the team itself, Vagabond Nomads, with 37 kills as well as the first placement point. Now here's the thing, we saw how Vagabonds esport itself, the main esport itself, they were doing well for round number 1. But round number 2, little do we know, they also got double-digit kills. That means not only they might not be able to get the first place point, but it seems that maybe the leaderboard can give us the answer. Are they still on the top, or were they been toppled down already by their own brother teams? Let's ask Sirila, what do you think? Will they be able to be taken down, or are they already still maintaining at the top?
I think there's a possibility that Nomads will really go up here on our leaderboard since they have 37 kills on our
Mhm.
game 2 plus the 15 points placement. I think it will really give them an advantage taking the number 1 spot as of now. I just want you to say something about what happened in round 2. Only if AXP didn't let Nash and Yato escape from that engagement a while ago, there's actually a chance that Vagabonds Esports have been wiped out on the early part of the game. If we really want to take down all of these players, don't leave anyone alive for Vagabonds Nomads, because for sure, if you let someone, just one player, even 2 players, if you let them escape, I'm sure all of those players are gonna go. They're gonna get back at you and kill all of you there inside the battlefield.
Yep. And I think we are already going in for our round number 3. So, Red Queen, take a seat for a while. We'll be back with you right after this. Let's go, Sirila, for round number 3.
Okay, so here on round number 3, our flight is from radar base, going to countdown. Let's see if we have some high tier areas here. I think this is standoff and also launch base. We only have 23 teams as of now inside our lobby, so one team wasn't able to go inside, but I will check that later on, which team wasn't able to go here on our third round. So we are going back here to isolated map. Most of the players have already dropped off on our first flight. We have 90 players inside. I think some of the teams only have 3 players playing for their team. I think that is the U Channel GOAT. But anyway, let's check on the later part of the game what's gonna happen on our round 3. So we are back here at Pipeline. We have your players now from Tarantados engaging with other players now from Cerulean Dynasty. The Cerulean Dynasty are already backing out from this game since we have 3 teams here that landed off on Pipeline. So there, the red team, let's take it away.
Yes, sir. And I am Fasyabunny, my bad, but it's okay. We are seeing right now at the pipeline, we got Imba shuts down Hachi with the Pharaoh. I gotta say, this is one of the phenomenal season, definitely, because we rarely see Pharaoh being used up, but it could be one of the greatest weapon to be used up for the season. It's a great balance compared to one of the bursts that we've seen, which is the KXP. Everybody's been talking about it. If it was being nerfed, it could have been the most balanced season so far, but you gotta have one meta. That's the reason why the meta term exists. So one of the season meta, it gotta be the KSP because it is one of the worst, most possible weapon to be used right here on the battlefield, whether it's on MP or the Battle Royale. KSP burst, you don't want to mess around when it comes to the close range. But on the other hand, we are seeing the team of Cerulean Dynasty still fought off. We got Kaido on the rooftop, will be spraying with the PKM, does not get the kill, will be pushing in with the Ray. On the other hand, will be shooting to Dragon, but unfortunately, we got the third part company coming here with the NRX, but oh, can they survive this right here? Dre comes down, but unfortunately, the backstab with the SMRS shuts down Dre somehow, and will be wiping him down as well. We got 2 more plays to go, and Dre will be taken out as well as Marlos. 2 more plays to go. The Cerulean Dynasty, unfortunately, has to back things off because they are being terminated by the team of NRX. Alright, on the other hand, I think that we're losing Sirila. Hello, Sirila, are you there?
Okay. I'm sorry, I think I'm losing my mic. I'm sorry, Tasha. Thank you so much for noticing. So anyway, we only have 2 players left now for Cerulean. That's Kaido and also Saxa, and they have went out of pipeline. Maybe they will just try to take some cover and try to get the dog tag later on this part of the game. Here on practice range, we have your players now from ATLAST and also Most Wanted now engaging here with each other. Let's see how many kills they have already. I think no one has been killed already, but some of the players have been knocked down on this part of our game. Meow has been knocked down here. And also, let's check the other teams from Most Wanted. The O10 is here trying to chase players from Atlas, who's now going here outside of our area here in practice. We also have players from a CB1 just trying to maybe to locate some of the other players here using that jackal and maybe try to take some damage using that air support. As of now, for Most Wanted, they only have 1 kill here on the early part of our game. We still have 23 teams, but a lot of players have been killed already since we only have 79 players here inside our game.
Yes, sir. And on the other hand, we can see the calling card, the NRX69, able to detonate a vehicle, shutting down one of the player from the SIGRA. Moving on right now, here on the side of the pipeline. We're still maintaining on the pipeline. Previously, we saw the team of Cerulean Dynasty was fighting off with the TRS. But back to this side, we are seeing the HGE also coming along, fighting off with the team on NRX, who the one who actually did the third party. But Smoke Bomb, a little bit too thick. Risky did not take the risk to actually get a 1 point out or probably just smash off, randomly shooting to the side of NRX. But again, when NRX69 has the higher ground advantage, it is a little bit too risky, like risky is as his name it is. He will not be taken, but there is the air support right there, guys. We got the Jackal gameplay right here. Not sure who was passing through, but we got Maui right here with the sniper, M21 in his hand, trying to do as much damage to the side of NRX69, but does not get the shoot. He reshifted his own focus on the other side, but unfortunately, once NRX69 moves back, the focus cannot be seen by the team of AGE, and now they step away, deciding that maybe it's not the time to fight off. But on the other hand, we have another squad fighting off. This is the Four Kings with the team. Who is this? Who are they fighting? I don't see. Are they fighting with... Oh, this is fighting with the boss. This is them actually finishing the mission, actually. I'm actually surprised. I mean, they're doing the mission while actually inside the tournament. Why are you guys doing this, Sirila?
It's actually my first time seeing this part of the game. I'm not yet done with my mission. I haven't got it to Goose's skin. Are you done with it, Tasha?
Oh no, I've done it once, and I feel like it's fun if you're doing it on classic because you get bored of shooting at the bot, and then while doing that you get the achievement as well. But on the other hand, while they were so preoccupied with the mission itself, we got the TRS coming into the Nuketown or New Vision City, if I must say so myself. Nagy has already been damage of that armor plate, will be fixing up. Nobody will spot him, but on the other hand, Instinct coming in with 2 plays. Unfortunately, it's Instinct. This is not a good instinct for you. You gotta back off. You need your team effort right here. Nagy, on the other hand, will spot the enemy. Nagy trying to scout the area. He jumps down, trying to find a right position to spot the enemy. On the other hand, right here, Instinct trying to do some instinct playing to figure out which area will be able to spot out the enemy and scout the area. But so far right now, TRX is scattered. They might be able to pluck one after another, maybe dropping some bodies from TRX, but unfortunately, it is Nero who shuts down Instinct for it. Instinct again not using his right instinct. Now we got 3 more players from Four Kings. We got Travon is already on the higher ground, trying to spray it out to the team. Four Kings, Nagy using that zip line, running away, but run baby run. Can you actually run from the hands of TRS? But on the and Travis is already on the rooftop, as well as Nagy just jumping off, and that is, you have it with 2 players, B1 fighting off in Nagy. A shutdown has been done for the team of Four Kings, but we still have 2 more players to go. Now TRS, can they shut down the other player? We got Kill also been wiped out as well. Oh my lord, TRS is doing as much damage as possible, Sirila.
Yes, right now they have 5 kills already and leaving 1 player left now for Four Kings. I think we only have, let's see, Kion alive for his team. But as of now, the zone is now shrinking and it's actually quite far from our next zone. They need to go to the, maybe they need to cross the water or cross the bridge as they go now to the next circle. So this will really take a damage on this player. So let's see if the other teams from the TRS, if they have a medic. Let's see if they have a medic. Smoker, Ninja, Trap. I think it's a better advantage if they have a medic here, since the zone is actually now shrinking and taking a damage now on their HP. Anyway, on this side of our screen, we have the players now from Vagabonds, Nomads, now using their snowboard. Near them are the players from AXP, PULANG, ARAW. Maybe we can also check that out. The Vagabonds, Nomads, I think they have squad wiped already. 1 team. I mean, they have killed already so much on our game, since they have 4 kills already. No squad wipe. I'm correcting myself. No squad wipe has happened on this part of our game, since we still have 23 teams, but we only have 74 players here left inside our game. On this side, we can also see players now from Vagabonds, Esports, and also AXP. In front of them are the players now from SIGRA. Let's see if who's gonna take the damage here on our 3rd part of the game. We can see there Virus with that perfect aim with that M4. That's what I'm talking about. Was able to kill Chase with that M4, and now he is already pushing here on this side of our map. And now I think AMT is now backing out using that Antelope and also Quasi and Lodi now backing out using their snowboard. Let's see if Virus can take down Quasi using that M4. Sadly, that kill has been denied. Let's see here, Travis still looking around for the other team player who's able to kill Slick with that AK-47, and now there are also players here. I think this is under they are inside the tunnel, or maybe they have players now from SIGRA, Poseidon have went through inside the tunnel and go here to Diner to take another spot and reposition, since they have the players from Vagabonds, Nomads are really killing here in this top of our hill. So right now, Nomads is now engaging with CB1, and now their S are really pushing, being very aggressive with that smoke, and now he's trying to engage to CB1. Sadly, they have Vagabonds Esports behind of them, and Yato was able to knock down one player using that sniper. And I think Vagabonds Nomads, they need to reposition that because there is a chance that they can be sandwiched with those players from CB1 and also Vagabonds Esports. On our left side of the screen, you can see that the players are enjoying the mission on New Vision City has been taking kills also. So the players from 4K, all of them are now alive and they have 2 kills already for their team. Here of our Vagabonds Nomads, we can see here Acer is the only one alive and the zone is now shrinking. They have 6 kills by the way for this slot for slot H, but let's see if we can still be able to revive his teammates because we have a revive flight which is happening in 43 seconds.
Crazy. They were the one who wants to fight off with the CB1, suddenly been backstabbed by their own brother. That is crazy. But now, as the sole survivor, he's the only last hope to survive and revive the whole entire squad. While the rest of the players, the rest of the enemies will be going into the zone, and he will be left at the outside zone, safe from anyone to be taken down. So this is the opportunity for the Vagabond Nomads to come back into round number 3. On the other hand, moving to the other side of the area, we got the crash side being crashed out by the team of EXP as well as ATLAST Thailand right here. So far on the higher ground, we got the HGE right here trying to fight off with the team of NRX69 as well as CB1. Well, they're already trying to get into the zone. NRX69 is a little bit preoccupied with the CB1 while the HGE will do some damage as well as disruption while they try to get into the zone. So far right now, HGE burn able to get only 0 kills while the rest of the team is able to get 4 kills. They're still trying to figure out which side do they want to focus. They're a little bit confused. Want to go to the AXP or they want to go to the NRX. So far, there's so much commotion. They're a little bit confused right now. A little bit drizzly on their hand. But with this kind of position, it's a great spot for them to do at least a little bit of third party to anybody who they can spot. And right now, finally, Maui takes the shot to the side of the team of AXP. Can they get that shot or not? That's the question right now. So far, not going to be enough. But so far, they're trying to do as much damage to get those kills. But on the other hand, EXP Dre is on the lower ground. He's all alone. And if anybody spotted out, it's gonna be the end for Dre. But on the other hand, on the other side, we are at the practice range right here with Riley Eastwood. Was meeting off with the Most Wanted right here. Moved down to the side, meet off with the team of Most Wanted. And unfortunately, a lot of damage has been done. And now they have to step away, re-rotate. And unfortunately, losing much of their teammates as well. And now we're moving into the ENE as well. One more play to go. Murray is the only one left trying to survive. Armor has already been distracted to put that smoke bomb, but unfortunately, James shuts down Merc straight away, and that is the end for the team of ENE.
Yes, so ENE has been wiped out here on our game, but upon checking our teams, we still have 20 teams and our zone is already very small, is shrinking in 20 seconds. A lot of players are still here inside the game. Imagine, we still have 20 teams, but our map is so small. So all of them is going to have a hard time here. It's really going to be a battle royale inside as we go here inside our zone. Here in our screen, we can see there HGE engaging with Vagabonds Esports. There's I think this is Demon. One is Demon, but right? I think he just changed his name. I think this is Demon. He was able to take down one player from HGE. And then for HGE, I think we only have, let's see how many players are left. I think this is just the last player now for HGE. You still need to get the dog tag of Albs, Bird, and also Risky for them to be able to go back here on our revive flight. But players from Vagabonds Esports are denying that, and he was been killed here by Demon using that AK-47. We will still have 18 teams, 61 players. It's still a lot. Still a lot. We have a revive flight happening now in 50 seconds. So let's see if this 61 players will still go up as soon as the revival flight takes off. Here on this side, we can see players now from Vagabonds, Nomads, also AXP. On this side, on the back of the Vagabonds Esports, we also have players now from CB1. No names has been killed as we can see here on our kill, but I think engagement is now gonna happen since Vagabonds Nomads are already pushing here with Vagabonds Esports. There's Seattle trying to hit a virus with it, a PPS edge, and there's Demon killing virus with an AK-47. We have 4 teams here on this side of the map. There are also players being killed outside of the zone, players from CERULEAN and also players from 13 Esports. Mamor, on the other hand, was able to take down that one player has been killed by the zone. He was able to snatch that kill, and there was another player, Travis, being killed there by Lucky with an AK-47. Demon was able to take down Pogs with the Jack. Well, here is Esser. I think he just got off from his revival flight, just there chilling in on the top of our windmill.
That's crazy, Mike. That was civil war, definitely indeed, from Captain America versus the team of Iron Man. I gotta say, Vagabonds Nomads as well as Vagabond Esport, they are crazy for those kills, man. But on the other hand, Vagabonds has already repositioned themselves on the higher ground, meeting off with the team of 4 Kings who was at the lower ground. Now they're climbing. Let's see how 4 Kings gonna fight off. Instinct shuts down Vagabond Nash first. On the other hand, Negi is able to move away, but unfortunately, Instinct and Kill has already been shut down. Now Cute and Negi also will be wiped out as well by TRX snipers as well. And Cute also has been taken out as well. Is that the end for the 4 Kings? I'm not sure. But on the other hand, Vagabonds are alert with the TRX third-party engagement, and they are still maintaining at the high ground. Finally pushed down, looking for the enemy from that smoke bomb. Does not see anyone yet. But on the other hand, Monde will give the instruction. He can see through those smokes. He will give this information, fighting off with TRX. Nero has already been taken down with the help of Most Wanted as the third party. But 4 players sticking together. This is the formation that we've been talking about when it comes to Vagabond Esport. It's a wipeout, not a wipeout, just fully almost taking down the rest of the players from the TRIs. We still have one more player. Alimba was able to step away safely and trying to survive, but on the other CB1, Mamad, he tried to survive. He shuts down Mondo, but on the other 2 more players to go. Loki and Nash sticks together and shuts down the last player from the CB1. Now moving in towards the side of that 4th circle, we got 11 more teams and 29 players to go. Most Wanted still ticking as a full squad. They spotted out the ATLAST team from Thailand, spotted out from the lower ground. On the other hand, they also know that there's one player right next to them as well at the same spot, but a little bit tricky to spot them because they're hiding through those stones. They put out a lot of Trap Master to ensure that they can scout. This is the thing about the Trap Master. It can trap the enemy and it will also give you the scout. It is a great boost up between 2 weapons, or should I say 2 classes. Scout, they can only give you the location of the enemy, but Trap, not only it traps the enemy, but also boosts you with the location of the enemy. So far right now, the zone is closing in. We got the 13 Academy right here. 13 Esports, my bad. Damon is going in with the zip line, trying to survive as the second player, but unfortunately, he lost his teammate Yinzi, and now he has to survive as a solo player. 4% left for the armor. Put out the smoke bomb straight away to make sure that nobody spots him while he's looting his own item as well as fixing his armor. He's left all alone, fighting with 6 more teams to go, Sirila.
Yes, so we are now down to our last 7 teams. We still have 18 players inside our lobby. We can see here Nash trying to take some players here from ATLAST using that AR, but sadly that kill has been denied. So now is going to shrink in 20 seconds down to our last 6 teams. Quasi here has been knocked down. I think it's been knocked down here by our players now from I think it's the Zone or maybe Most Wanted who's there on the upper ground. Down to our last 5 teams. There's Luki being killed by Forest using that SMG. She was able to kill Jabby with the Jack 12, and now the zone is shrinking. Last 5 teams, last 14 players. Now here, Atlas, the Hama trying to take over here. The lower grounds are using the snowboard to go inside our safe zone, but sadly, he was killed there by the Sync using that Jack 12, and also another player from Alice has been killed. I don't think there are still players left now for Alice has been wiped out here in our game. Dahon and Claudie being killed here in our game. Shaves able to take on Dahon. Players from Entertain Esports and AXP now engaging those kills. There's a Viper killing Quasi with an AK-47, and that leaves us to these last 2 teams.
Yes, sir. We got the team of AXP versus the most wanted. Kuzma has been taken out by James. And right now, Viper coming in from the push from behind. He rotates around looking for that last player from the most wanted. He doesn't see it yet, but Kuzma will be shut down. But on the other, he doesn't spot that one player most wanted. He's right inside this tunnel, right inside the tower itself. He's hiding. And right now, using the ninja class straight away. But unfortunately, James shuts down. And unfortunately, able to clutch it out. Takes one with a switchblade. But here, we have the rest of the team from AXP. Will be climbing this tower, trying to survive it, trying to be very cautious while 010 is just securing up. But Threat Master has been activated right here. 010 will fix up his armor plate. But 1v3, this is gonna be tough, man. But on the end, it seems that 010 is still fighting, still struggling, still surviving those shits and every single shots that's been done from the team of AXP. Gonna put that smoke right here. Nobody is able to top off onto the rooftop of this tower. But 010 finally losing a lot of his own weapon as well as item. Now he goes up, but damage has been done right there. A little bit of wall bang, and now 010 is a negative type storm, and he even but the clutch has been wiped out by the one and only AXP Viper, the winner for this third round. Wow, amazing. Well done job. Congratulations to the EXP Esports Pulang ARAW. Let's go back to Red Queen. What did you think for this round number 3, lady? Let's go.
Oh my goodness. I have a lot of things to say, but pretty much you guys really hyped it up, really did justice to what just happened, you know. But I want to commend how the most wanted player, I think that was 101, ended the game. I mean, pretty much he was already at a disadvantage, but the fact that he was able to still do some pretty awesome clutch moves was really, really tremendously done. I mean, he was able to defend himself. He put up those tactical smoke bombs. He also, was able he had time to actually go for some loots. I mean, going up against 3 players inside the game, that's pretty awesome. I mean, I am so amazed, Fasha.
Oh, yes, exactly. Because it was just superb. A lot of those engagement every single time, meeting off each other, especially Vagabond Nomads. They keep on being left behind as the solo player, like Asa, able to survive as the solo player and yet revive back the whole entire squad. And that also comes down to the Vagabond as well. And also to the 4 Kings. And this is what makes the Battle Royale CODM so much interesting. Because the fact is, no matter what it is, if you are being wiped out, there's still a chance for you to come back, and once that solo player give you that last hope to revive back, it just changed the whole entire landscape of the round itself. But right now, we're about to have a break. So, Sirila, any last word before we take a break?
I want to talk about it after the break.
All right. Yes, sir. We're gonna take a short break. Let's go, Red Queen.
You come from high. Now you see me rise.
Masih bertumbuh dekat sini. Sebelum kau dapat kesenangan. Perlawanan oleh Easy, tapi Sami sekarang ini. Si able to move the Simi. Subuntok lang pakita. Perlawan na uli si Tapi Samis karena
You come from high. Now you see me rise.
si able to move the Simi. Subuntok lang pakita. Perlawan na uli si Tapi Samis karena
You come from high. Now you see me rise.
Hey guys, welcome back once again. You guys are still with us, Sirila, and of course, Fasyabunny right here in the Zero to Hero Showdown, brought to you by Paramount Gaming Esports. And now, if you guys just tuned in, this is already the grand finals, means that we already have the best of the best teams that actually registered for this whole competition. Now, please don't forget to actually share this live broadcast and maybe tag some of your friends down there in the comment section, because we got some pretty cool prizes for our special viewers. You guys, all you need to do is just type in exclamation point notify, and don't forget to include the hashtag of which teams you guys are actually supporting. Now, we actually ended game number 3 with the last player from Most Wanted on top of that tower, going up against 3 players from AXP. Now, judging by the way that he played it, I really thought he had a big chance really wiping AXP out. He had it all down. He popped off, a smoke to block his opponent's visual. He actually had time to loot, and we were, talking about this in the background during the break. Had he not given up the higher ground, I think he could have won it. I mean, what do you guys think, Sirila and Fasha?
Sirila, after you.
Well, me actually, I think he was really going to squad wipe those players from AXP. But sadly he dropped off. I mean he went down on the roof, so that gave a chance for Viper and also the other player. I think it's the same to sandwich him. So one is coming from in front of him, the other one is from behind. He was able to take down one player, but sadly Viper was there behind him, so he was
Mm,
able to do that backstab. But still, most wanted really performed is they're actually really performing well since round
yeah.
one, since they have been very consistent with 11 kills. Second round they have 11 kills also, and on here on the third round They were able to get a total of 14 kills, and now they are now having additional 13 points to their total kill points. So I think once we see our leaderboards, I think most wanted will be upping here
Ooh.
on our leaderboard, since they have an additional 13 points to their total kill points here for the third round.
Yes, sir. And I think we are ready with the leaderboard production. Take us away. Let's go in to introduce guys who are at the top and who is at the bottom. Let's start out with the top side first. We got the Vagabond Esport still maintaining at the first slot with 84 points, only leading with the 4 points by the AXP Esport with 80 points at the second place. On the other hand, Vagabonds Esport Nomads unfortunately must obey or actually accepted their fate that have been thrown onto the third place with 72 points. That placement points really boost out the AXP Eternals. On the other hand, at the fourth place, we got most wanted VITAS with 51 points. Almighty Prime maintaining with 28 points, tying up with 13 Esport Madness also at the sixth spot. TDC Esport, on the other hand, with 27 points, also tying up with the Hunger Games KRATOS at the eighth place. Empire NICAEA Esport Falcons with 24 points, also tying up. We got like few teams tying up with each other. It's like six teams tying up with the same numbers of their points. We got NRX as well as ATLAST. At least they're not together. We got ATLAST at the 10th place with 24 points. NRX 69 with 23 points. And CERULEAN Esport Dynasty with 21 points. On the other hand, for the right side, let's take it away, Red Queen.
Me? Okay, so I'm reading the. Sorry, I wasn't actually paying attention to what Fasha was saying a while ago, but we're still looking at the leaderboard. So, am I going to read out the
Left,
second
the right, yeah.
part? Right. Okay. So, anyway, guys, just to keep you updated, all right. So we got four Kings Aces on our 13th spot with 21 points. I'm actually, you know what? Four Kings Aces. This is one of the teams that I am looking out for, but I understand that they are playing with the new rosters, but or no, new rosters. So I still hope that they kind of step up their game, because again, this is already the grand finals, and they've managed to put up only 21 points. But we're already halfway through the event, so I think most of our viewers as well rooting for Four Kings Aces. We are also looking at U Channel Golden Goat on our top 14 with 20 points. Same with the Tarantados AURUM, and we also have SIGRA Poseidon with 16 points. Black Ops 151 with 14 points. Same with Riley Esports. Now we also have CB1 at the 19th spot with 9 points. Empire NICAEA Esports Phoenix with just 8 points. Extraordinary needs to pick up the pace again, also with just 8 points. AXP Esports Pulang ARAW with 7. SIGRA Esports Artemis with 5. And last but not the least, we got the Alibaba Clan Mystic from Malaysia with 2 points.
Yes, sir. It seems like the Alibaba clan will not be joining us for the rest of the rounds. I guess because I even heard from the teammates as well, because they know for a fact they just want to try or just test the waters around the Philippines side. Because we know for a fact that the whole entire grand finalists are filled with the Philippines, so it is tough. But I'm still a little bit disappointed. Mistake, come on. I mean, it's already grand finals. Do whatever you do. Just put your name right there. But it's okay. It's their decision, so I respected that. But on to back to round number 3 and what is happening for the leaderboard itself. Here's the thing. We saw the comment is if, and I'm talking about you, Ali. I'm talking about you, Ali. I think it's Ali Chancy Mancy or something like that.
Mhm.
Sorry if I read your name wrong, but Ali, I am shouting out to you. You said that this is like a Garena Survivor all round again. But here's the thing. We got a new contender with AXP Eternals as the first place winner. So it's not really a Garena Survivor Finals, my friend. It is a different whole landscape of the Battle Royale scene. And I liked it. I really like to see each and every single team have the capability as well as opportunity to win that first place one. Because we know for a fact that placement points really boost up no matter how it is. But then again, we do see that Vagabonds Nomads as well as Vagabond Esports still maintaining with that double-digit kills. And I also agree with Red Queen. The fact that the kills are not compared to what Four Kings have already portrayed to us, it seems that you are on point when it comes to the roster. Once they lose their most awesome team or all their members that have been powerful inside their own team, the whole entire gameplay has already been structured down. So I'm not
Mm.
sure what's gonna happen this, but this round number 4 is gonna be really tough. So Red Queen, this is your time to send us to the gameplay.
All right, guys. Again, this is already game number 4. And I think we'll be playing this one on a different perspective. This is going to be FPP on the biggest map again on our CODM competitive scene. And to give you guys, of course, all the action that's going to happen right now, it's going to be Sirila and Fasyabunny.
Okay, so here now in our fourth round, the mode is FPP, and we are now back here on the Blackout map. We have 22 teams here inside our lobby, so another team isn't going to play here on our fourth round. So we are here on the second half of our game. Let's see which team is going to dominate the Blackout map. We have seen there on the third round, AXP Most Wanted and AMT took the top 1, 2, and 3 spot of our third round. So no more Vagabonds Esports and Vagabonds Nomads on our third round. So let's see how are we how things are going to unfold here on our fourth round. Anyway, we are here on the view of our players now from TDC and also ENE. We have seen their Merc being killed there by Maku using that SMG. We now have here Assassin using the chopper. He tried to go out of the zone and maybe still try to take some loots since they have just got off from our from our first flight of our game. TDC, I think they are still complete here inside our zone, and TDC is actually really taking kills here on our game. They are doing very well here on our tournament. So far, I think they are already on the top 7 of our game. So good for them that they are really keeping up with those skills here in our games. What is really important here now on this game is to secure those top 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6 spots, since those spots have a price for our tournament. So here on this side we have a most wanted and also CB1. There's Oden killing Kimsan with that M4 LMG, and now that leaves. Let's see how many players left for CB1. It is a 2v2 situation. We only have a Momart and Brian's left for CB1, and after most wanted, we only have Oten and also Kuzma alive for slot. Oten here is let's see. I think he is a ninja. Oden is a ninja, and you can also see on the left side of our screen there's our leaderboard as of now. Again, as I've said a while ago, the most important part here in our game is to secure those top 1 to 6 spot for them to be able to take home our prize pool, which is the 400 US dollars, and also CP 8,000 CP here on our game. Here's Oden taking down Mamart with that M4 LMG. 3 kills already for Oden. Oden here from Most Wanted is really doing very well since round 1 already. I have said a while ago, Most Wanted, they actually not doing a lot of placing points as of now, but with regards to kill points, they are really doing very well since round 1 they have been taking 2-digit kills. On this side of the screen, this is Extraordinary versus the players now from I think this is AXP PULANG ARAW, because see the Ranger trying to chase the Ray with that AR, was able to take down Tadeo. He's able to take down Ray with that SMG, and now for AXP for Pulang Araw. Sadly, I think they are on the bottom tier of our game. Let's see how they are going to do here on our fourth round, since the momentum here is going to be very hard for our players, since we just switched the map and we are here in FPP mode. Hip firing is a very hard here on our game. It's actually, for me, if you're gonna switch to FPP mode, the aim for all of the players, it will be really hard for them, especially if they play the multiplayer in a Call of Duty mobile. It's very hard for them, especially with the FOV of this screen. So anyway, again, this is a Ranger chasing down Onam, but Onam, as he uses a rewise, and that doesn't look at that. But let's see if Ranger can still take him down. Onam still very here, trying to take is trying to go away, but sadly he was been killed there by Tadeo using that AK-47.
Yes, that is a wiped out by our extraordinary Thailand. Say Sawadikap, goodbye to the AXP Pulang Araw. 17 more teams and 62 players to go. Moving along right here, we got the Cerulean Dynasty. Dre has spotted out the four kings with a vehicle. We'll be throwing the grenade to their side, but a little bit of that delay is not gonna give that boost because the four kings has already stepped away, and Dre, I mean, come on, man. If you want to shoot, just shoot. But unfortunately, this is the problem. If you're a little bit insecure or a little bit undecisive of throwing or not, that will actually leave you a wasted opportunity. On the other hand, the team of four kings will be moving away, rotating into the zone instead. But Cerulean, on the other hand, they don't give up. They don't hesitate now. They finally figuring out that four kings is around the corner. They want to do a rotation as well to find a way to chase after the four kings. But it seems that with this muscle car, Instinct and Kyun will be stepping away into the area of the Xylem, which is across the area as well. Will be looting at the outside instead. But this is great because the fact is you want to avoid those locations that not only is a hot spot for the drop of the players as well as the enemies, it also will give more boost to actually scout every single location that has a room as well as building to get your own item. But on the other hand, moving along with the ATLAST team as well from the team of Thailand, meeting off with another team, and that is the SIGRA Poseidon. Now, let's see. Throws a grenade by Sen right there, but does get a little bit damage, but does not do as much damage to take down one of the players. And moving along, the SIGRA Poseidon does not want to fight off. They say, nope, it's too early on to fight Sirila. They still want to maintain that great place on point. We got 17 more teams still playing it safe, still playing it cool to fight on for the whole entire round, Sirila.
Okay, so this side of our screen, we have here the players now from Atlas. There's still 4 players and they already have 5 kills there for their team. This side, on the other hand, this is a Vagabonds, Nomads, and the players now from XIII. The XIII decided to go out here of this area and not engage here. They don't want to be sandwiched here on our screens. And since these are the players now from Vagabonds, Esports, and also Vagabonds Nomads, so since all of these players are very hard to beat, so might as well they go out here outside of the zone. There was a Kwasi from AMT knocking down one player with an SMRS, and I think Chibi here is going to push our players from Vagabonds and Nomads, taking down one player. We can see their Chibi now using the armor and they're trying to reposition on this area of our battlefield. On the other part, you can see there are also players from XIII. There's a chance that AMT will be sandwiched here since we have 3 teams here already. This is Nomads, XIII, and Vagabonds, Nomads, and this is also players from AMT. You see there, Claudius been knocked out already with those players. Anyhow, trying to do a third-party gaming was going to be class M21 Chase the field there also, and now for AMT, we only have Chibi alive since Chase has been knocked down already with those players from Vagabonds and Nomads. Luckily for Vagabonds Nomads, I think all of them are already oh, they have been a kill there by XIII, leaving Ezra alive for slot H. So if I were XIII, they need to push Ezra now. They need to kill Ezra before those players can go back here inside our zone. Virus and Travis, we have been revived here by Ezra, so let's see if they can still go back here on our game. On this side, XIII, they are really performing well on the kill points since round 1, but despite of that, they are not taking so much points for the placing here on our game. We still have 16 teams, 55 players or so here inside our lobby. Zone is shrinking and the revival fight is happening in 40 seconds. So let's see what is going to unfold as we are now going to the second half of our 4th round.
Okay, we got the extraordinary, but okay, we're switching to the TRX, moving on with the 13 Esport, fighting off with Mark Cutie, shuts down with the Mag 10, wonderful job by Tursky, but on the other hand, we still have 13 Esport still maintaining, and no! Tursky move up! Shut down by Hones, and that is the last player for the TRX. Now we're moving into Pride. practice range. We got the extraordinary Thailand right here, meeting off with the team of Riley Esports. They say Sawadee Cup, Ranger moving in from the left side, has a rewind class. This is it. When it comes to tacticals, we know for a fact the team of Rewinds will always move forward as the leader. They move as a pack, they will send one player to rush in, and once they're able to trigger the engagement, they will move back. And that's the best part about Rewind class. You trigger, you tease a little bit, you back off from this engagement and pushing or pulling the enemy towards your side. But back again right here, we are seeing the Riley Esports does not take the bait. They say, nah, we're not gonna take that bait. We're gonna hold our ground and see how it is. How are we gonna do it for the long range? Now, sniper in the hands, spot one enemy, shots coming through, but not gonna be enough because this is not the right weapon. It is the loadout that's been put out on the floor. You need to take the arsenal. On the other side of the practice range right here, we got the TDC meeting off with the AXP. We got Les shuts down with a jack, unfortunately, able to take down EXP the Sing as well. But on the other hand, right now, Extraordinary still wants to do as much damage to the team of Extraordinary as well as Riley Esports. But now, they step away from the practice range. They have to move to the other side. The circle is moving in. We got 12 more teams and 43 players. So far right now, I gotta say, a lot of the engagement that could have done or could have happened, but ended up being not existent at all because the fact is most of the teams are still playing it safe. They don't want to go for the rush, and especially with this huge match itself, this is only the second circle. Pretty much that is the best choice at all because you want to make sure that at the end of the zone, you will go for the blast. But here's the thing, if you hold on for too long, at that fourth circle, you know for a fact it's going to be surrounded or paraded by a lot of players. You don't even know who you want to focus your own target. So that's the tricky part if you want to play it safe. And on the other hand, right now, Alice shuts down one of the players from the most wanted VITAS with the SMRS. Nakama will be able to finish those jobs for Forrest to get his kill. And on the other hand, we got some right here. We'll be looking for the enemy with the sniper. Vagabonds on the higher ground. He spots one. He will be shooting, but unfortunately, Nakama, who's the one, will be taken down by Luki with the Mag 10. Now let's see how they do rotation. We got Nash from the left side with the SMRS. He damaged a little bit, but not able to take him down. But now moving along, we got Luki also being taken out by Forrest. A back and forth fight between these two teams now. Vagabond switched to the other side, but oh! A little bit teasy coming from that rewind class right here. But on the other hand, Yato also has been taken down by Sun. Now, it's up to these two players only. Yato as well as Nash. Can they do so? Can they actually fight off? Because this is a little bit too open space. And we got support supply coming out from the team of Black Ops 1-5 Farm. What's it gonna be like? A little bit too open right here, Sirila. What are they going to do?
Yes, now so you have seen there's an air support coming from the players from 151. Again, they are using the Jackal here on our fourth round. We are down to here to our last 12 teams, last 32 players. On Vagabonds Esports, we only have 2 players left. That is Yato and Nash. ATLAST also has been doing very well here on our fourth round. And now for their team, they already have a total of 9 kills for this game. So that's Sun and Isukos, but let's see if Forrest and Nakama will be back here on our team. 151 here from team 1 is really doing very well and driving this Jackal. It's actually very hard to maneuver. I've been using it. It was able to kill Yato there with that missile. Very good air support coming from our team our team 151. Anyway, we only have 2 players here playing. It's a 1 and Sorshot. We already have a couple of 2 kills now. And it's an amazing kill there by 1 using that Jackal. Anyway, he had another kill, killing Kuzma again with that Jackal. And now we can see here on this side of the screen, this is again Vagabonds Esports. Luckily, Mon, Luki, and also Yato are now back from our revive flight. Nash was able to revive all of his teammates. So let's see if they're still going to get those kills here as our zone is now shrinking. We're just here in the 15 minutes part of our game for Extraordinary. Because here the Model Ranger and also Model I think Model and Ranger, those are the players who are just alive now for this one. Ranger and C4 has been killed already, and there's bombs killing another player, and they will be using that pistol. Model on the other hand is now trying to use his sniper and trying to hit these players now from Vagabonds. Unfortunately, M21 was able to kill Travis with that sniper, leaving 3 players left for Vagabonds. Nomads now going to push and get the dog tags of his teammates, and since we have revive flight happening here now in 30 seconds, we're able to get all of those dog tags using that snowboard. He's trying to go out, but the players now from Vagabonds Nomads was trying to chase him with that AR. But anyway, here the virus and also Esser, they need now to go here inside our zone. Travis will be back on our revive plan. Now as we go here inside our zone, we have been seeing the names also of Maku from TDC getting those kills, and he have a total now of 7 kills just for Maku alone, killing those players from ROYALE Esports with that shot. Well, players now from 1511 still using that jackal. We have a total now of 4 kills already. Magnificent movement. It is actually a very excellent jackal pilot here. As you can see that he's flying vertically here on our screen. And I think it is going to be a very hard as our zone is now shrinking. Most probably there's gonna take some placing points, and what I've seen here is he's using the repeater class. So even though all of the players here on the lower grounds trying to hit him with that FHJ, and also his it's just gonna be useless. Those FHJ, those full magazine are just gonna be useless because one from team 151 is a repeater. So now Vagabonds Nomads are again, they are now complete. Also Vagabonds Esports, the zone is now shrinking. We are down to the last 11 teams, and last 30 players are here now inside our level.
Yes, sir. I like that refitter, but on the other right now, Vagabonds coming in to the side of the ALAST. Nakama will be shut down with the Jack 12. On the other, Yato shuts down 13 Esports Dahon as well. Around this area, we gotta see the Vagabonds able to come back despite they have already been wiped out 3 players, but amazing job for them to actually come back. 4 Kings on the other hand, also a full squad. Now, this is gonna be the 4 Kings versus the Vagabonds, the one and only, the most amazing placement point versus the most intense kill points. Now, is it going to be the same situation right here? So far right now, 4 Kings are struggling. They couldn't able to get shots. But so far, Luki on the other hand, with the sniper in the hand, with the arsenal already loaded up in his hand, it's easy for him to get those kills. But a little bit tricky with the 4 Kings strapping around, moving left to right. The location is not easy to actually shut down the enemy. On the other hand, Vagabonds Esports will be sticking together as like a glue itself, because they don't want to fight off 1 versus 1. The most intense motion when it comes to at that 4th circle, you gotta make sure to stick together as a team. But on the other hand, right here, Luki oversighting the enemy with a sniper, trying to shoot it up, but still doesn't able to land any of those shots. We'll throw a little bit of the nades, we'll give a little bit of deep pressure, or as well as desperate measure for the team of 4 Kings. On the other hand, they need to get into the zone. Nagy will be fixing the armor so far, hiding from the eyes of the enemy. But now we got the instinct spotted up. The Vagabonds, Yato with the M21 EBR shuts down Yato. That's the opening the 4 Kings need. We'll throw most of the nades to the side of the Vagabonds. We'll do as much pressure as possible because they know this is the opening they need to fight off with the Vagabonds. But is it gonna be easy? Kyun still maintained inside the building, been damaged, or should I say engaged with the rocket launcher. But on the other hand, the 4 Kings are being engaged with the 13 Academy. But no! Makyuni won't be denied the entrance, and kill shut him down straight away. 7 more teams and 17 more players to go. Jekyll is on the loose right here, guys. Please call some police, call the air supply or whatever it is, because somebody is piloting without license right here. But on the other hand, we can see Instinct shuts down Luki with the M21 EBR. 7 more teams to go, going all the way straight for the push right here. Sticking together with Instinct will do the great team effort as well as backup. Moving in towards the side of enemy, does not spot the enemy yet, but the Threat Master will be avoided. Now Kyun able to shut down Vagabond Nash with the Mag 10. And moving along, we got the SIGRA Biscuit as well, be taken down by Kyun. 5 more teams to go. We got Yato fighting off with the Vagabond Nomads. Box will be shut down as well. 3 more teams to go. It is going to be the team of 4 Kings versus the Vagabonds versus the team of 151 Jacals on the loose. We got 3 more players to go from the 4 Kings, 2 more players from the Vagabonds. Placement point wise, it really goes down to the last player from the team of 151. But now, the engagement wise for the team of Vagabonds. Right here, Forking still maintain hiding from the tree. No, you're not gonna KISSING right here, but you will fight to the death right here with the team of Vagabonds. And right now, Chaos will be doing rotation, flanking from the right side, going closer to the team of Vagabonds. But unfortunately, Monday still surviving, fixing up the armor plate. Will be flanking to the left side as well. Smoke bomb has been released. Now, slowly pushing in, but does not spot anyone yet. In the hands, both of this team, they have the arsenal loadout. The hands of them. Now here's the thing, it's all about the accuracy as well as precision. Can they get those kills? But on the other hand, we got one has already had to be surrendered to the zone itself and has already left out the Jekyll. He's already jumping into the ground, and while doing that, we see Yato, damage by damage, already been taken out. But unfortunately, we got instinct shots down Yato. One more play to go. Monde still trying to survive. Smoke bomb a little bit too thick, cannot spot anyone yet, but Monde will be moving to the left side, and Yato will be shot down straight away. But on the 4 spotted out that 2 players, and in the end, Kill and Instinct as the last killer, making the 4 Kings the winner for round number 4. Let's go to Red Queen again.
My goodness, 4 Kings stepping up their gameplay, finally taking the W for our 4th round. Now, I just gotta say, 151 taking my breath away, flying around with that Jackal right there like a Top Gun Maverick, providing some great air support. And of course, we have to consider the fact that they only, they entered the game with just 2 players. So that was actually a very smart gameplay coming from their team. I mean, with that Jackal gameplay and Rift Feeder, I mean, they've absolutely, provided themselves, some kill points in this game, considering that they are already at a disadvantage. But of course, Fasha and Sirila, we're gonna talk more about this one because, before we take a break, okay, I'm gonna show you guys just how many points, this 4 King Aces has been able to rack up for our game number 4. So pretty much we have some 3 points coming in, and 2. Okay, wait, I'm just couldn't see the screen at the moment, but we got 8 points for our 4 King. So there you go, ladies and gents. I know that you guys are excited because we just talked about this before we head on to our game number 4. How much 4 Kings Aces are struggling at the moment, but I guess they are proving us wrong. Fasha taking the W on this one, so it's gonna be an interesting game number 5. So please, guys, don't go away. Stay right here because we'll be back after this.
You come from high, now you see me rise.
Save itu muda dari ini. Sebelum kau dapat kisah. Perlawan yang oleh Easy tapi sampai sekarang ini. Pasibol tumuloy na rin eh. Subukan ka lang pakisarap. Perlawan na uli si Tapisa. Miss ka na dito.
You come from high. Now you see me rise.
Pasibol tumuloy na rin eh. Subukan ka lang pakisarap. Perlawan na uli si Tapisa. Miss ka na dito.
You come from high. Now you see me rise.
Pasibol tumuloy na rin eh. Subukan ka lang pakisarap. Perlawan na uli si Tapisa. Miss ka na dito.
Welcome back once again. So we're not gonna make you guys wait anymore. Of course, you guys are still watching Fasha and of course Sirila Gaming right here for your CODM action right here inside the Zero to Hero Showdown. But this is it, guys. We're gonna jump ahead, right ahead to our leaderboards. But I think Fasha is the best person to discuss since she is actually one of the casters that did our game number 4, guys.
All right. Let's take a look for the first place right now for round number 4. Vagabonds still maintain at the top with 110. Amazing job with the placement point as well as the kill points, despite not being the first place winner for that round number 4. On the other hand, Vagabond Esports Nomads takes back their second place point with 87 points, taking away, stealing back, saying, Eternals, you maintain down there, my friend. I deserve to be at that second place with 83 points to the side of EXP Eternals, and we have most wanted VITAS at the 4th place with 63 points. A lot of those numbers, a big huge gap, if I must say so, between the number 3 and number 4. On that end, 4 Kings Aces finally climbed the ladders, moving to the 5th place with 44 points, only leading 1 point by the hands of TDC Esports with 43 points. ATLAST at the 7th place from Thailand team here, they got 40 points. 13 Esports MAGNUS with 37 points at the 8th place. Riley Esports with 32 points, tying up with NRX 69. On the other hand, at the 11th place, we got the Black Ops 151, the one and only Jekyll Gameplay, tying up with the Cerulean Esports Dynasty with 31 points. On the other hand, let's continue on with the next slot with Sirila.
Okay, so we are now here on the half bottom of our leaderboard, starting with Almighty Prime with 29 points, Hunger Games, Kratos with 27 points, Empire Nicaea Falcons with 24 points, SIGRA Poseidon with 23, TARANTADOS AURUM with 22, U Channel Golden Boat with 20, Extraordinary with 15, CB1 Esports Main with 12 kills, AXP Pulang Araw, and also Nicaea Phoenix, both having 8 kills. Sigurd Artemis with 6, and Alibaba, since they did not join the game, they maintained that bottom spot with 2 kills for this game.
Yeah, so let's go back to Red Queen again.
Four Kings Aces just actually exploded for our game number four. I mean, just imagine looking at the scoreboard a while ago. They've actually placed at the 13th spot, but right now they've actually catapulted themselves to our top five for today's leaderboard. So again, that was amazing. I mean, we've been discussing that in the background. You know how Four Kings Aces have been struggling a bit, but right now I think they are making a statement, taking the W for our fourth round, which is absolutely amazing because a lot of our viewers really rooting for Four Kings Aces as well. I know we've discussed this a while ago that Four Kings Aces right now it's really a great there's been a great change of rosters right now. So I think building the chemistry, the synchronization when it comes to their strategies and gameplay, they're still working on it. But so far, we are already at the grand finals. Taking that fifth spot right there is really a great way to reintroduce themselves as the king of the battleground. Now we are looking for consistency since we are already halfway through this whole competition. Pretty much later on, we're gonna tell you guys just who will be our grand champions of Fascia. But what are your thoughts for our game number four?
I mean, I will hold on to the talks because we are about to fly already for round number five. So thank you so much, Red Queen. Let's take a look what is going to happen for this round number five. The flight path for the last round, it is going to be right here on the isolated map. I think we're already flying in a little bit delay, if I must say so. Is it delay? It could be delay because it's yep, it is delayed. Yep, it is delayed.
Yes.
My bad. But on the other hand, I'm a little bit too fast on the gameplay. But
Shoot.
what happened? What happened? Did the FPS just suddenly become 100,000 FPS? But on the other hand, that would be awesome, by the way. I would love to fight on the 1,000 FPS. But back again to the game itself. Thank you again, Red Queen. We'll take it here with the Sirila right here for round number five. The five path for the last round, it is slicing through the map. I like this. It is very balanced. You can either go to the right side or the left side. But who will meet each other is gonna be at the overgrown dormitory as well as the Jacob. I think there's two players who will actually contest for that Jacob. We got the Team Q, which is Cerulean Dynasty, as well as P by the 13 Esport Menace. I think they also want to do the Jacob gameplay. But on the other hand, is there any first blood producer? Let's take it away straight away to the gameplay with Sirila. Let's go.
Okay, so we are here now at dormitory. We have here the players from all right? Most of the players now from AXP Pulang Araw. Chibi and Quasi are the only players alive here for slot C. And for AXP Pulang Araw, the first team from Evo, so we have 4 players here. They were able to take down 2 players. So Quasi and Chibi, they need to be very careful here on this spot for them to be able to revive their teammates, or else they will be early wiped here again on our team. They were on the top 6 or top 7 of our game during the after the 3 rounds, but after round 4 they dropped off since they have been early wiped out on our game. I think they are now on the top 13 of our games. If they really want to push and if they really want to secure a prize pool here in our game, they really need to revive those teammates and secure placing points. If they cannot take some gold points here as of now. And now we can see here Quasi and Chibi really having a hard time to revive their teammates. AXP really trying to push and very aggressive against our players here now from AMT. Quasi was able to go out using that snowboard, but let's see if Dre is going to chase him and deny those revival flights that Quasi can make for his teammates. I think let's see if Dre has seen him already and is going to kill our player here from AMT. On the left side of our screen, you can also see some players being killed on our game, and I think we already have one team eliminated in our fifth round. So we only have 21 teams and 74 players are still here inside our lobby. Dre is still being very pushy here. AMT Kwasi giving him some damages here as of now, and I think he's going to chase him again with the chopper, and Momokid trying to back up with his teammate Dre. Anyway, another team here has been wiped out. We still have 20 teams, and you can see there Kwasi still trying to go out using that snowboard. On this part of the screen, this is the team from Atlas. They are actually doing very well as of now, coming from the second bottom of our game. They went up, and now they are taking on the top 7 of our leaderboard, so they still have a chance to clear that prize pool, and they can get another kill here. There's Nakama knocking down Kyun with that Mac 10, giving them 1 kill for their team. Sun and also Nakama still alive. Izukus and Forest are killed here already, but let's see if they will still be revived on our game.
Yes, sir. But I gotta give a little bit of shout out to AXP Dre. Can you be my crush? If I have a crush that chase after me like that, I would fall in love like straight away, man. I would marry you straight away. I would love somebody to chase me like that. That was amazing. Great effort to chase after AMT Quasi, but unfortunately, Quasi, it is tough for you. You were running away. You tried to run, baby, run, but just the Ray just say like, no, baby, you can't run from my love, and killing machine, man. But on the other, moving back to the Falcons right here, it seems that Falcons able to get 7 kills right here at the new Vision City, fighting off with the team of Atlas. So far right now, it seems we got 20 more teams, and I'm not sure if we can get a confirmation from the production side if the whole entire squad of Atlas has already been wiped out. That would be amazing. But moving towards to the Crash side, Black Market side, we got the NRX fighting off with the SIGRA. Alright, Yoshi will be shut down. We got 2 more players to go. Biscuit right here will be chased after Mwezi, but Mwezi will be taken down. Biscuit straight away as well. Is that the end for SIGRA production? Please give me a confirmation. Is that a wiped out? Because we got 19 more teams, and that is one whole squad has already been taken out, Sirila.
Yeah, so they haven't been wiped out here by the NRX XIII at Black Market, so we are down to the last 19 teams, last 65 players are still here inside our lobby. On this part of our screen, there are the players from NE and also most wanted. We have here Assassin trying to get Meow with that sniper, but he wasn't able to kill that player. We also have here Sucre, so trying to look for the other players. Now Sucre I've seen here Open trying to get him with that I think this is a switchblade, but that kill was denied, and it was taken actually by Shizu, who was able to kill their Oden with that SMG. For ENE now, I think they already have a 1 kill for their team. Kuzma and Meow still there on the left side of your screen, and there's Assassin and Sucre being pushy. Sucre killing Kuzma with that sniper. Mert also has been knocked down already, and let's see how many players are left for ENE. Sadly, all of them are still outside of the zone, so we only have Assassin and Shizu still up for slot J. They have seen here Meow, and now Shizu is already following Meow. I think Meow is going to die here outside of the zone, and now Shizu being very pushy, knocking him here with that M4 LMG. And now for most wanted, the only player alive is Jabi, and Jabi is here still outside of the zone fighting for his life. Wolves have himself, but let's see if he's still gonna be able to revive his teammate and then go here inside of our safe zone, since it is already shrinking. Here on this side, this is Vagabonds Esports, NRX XIII, and also AMT. So Kwasi was able to revive his teammate. So that chase from AXP and AMT a while ago, it's actually an effort of Kwasi now to revive his teammate. But sadly, we only have 2 players left now for AMT, so just Chase and Claudie. And Claudie there has been knocked out already by Yato using that sniper. Vagabonds Esports now here trying to follow those players now from AMT. And also see their players now from NRX XIII. They can be sandwiched here by AMT can be sandwiched here by those teams is coming from NRX 69 and also Vagabonds Esports. So if I were Almighty Prime, you need to back off from this area and secure your placing points since you are there on the second half bottom of our leaderboard. So here, Mr. Flex going inside the Raider base and trying to get some more loose and secure his other teammates as they go here now inside the Raider base. On the left side of your screen, you can see there Maui from HGE killing another player from ERS. We have here coming, flying on the top. We can see there players from ENE. This is the ENE Falcons. They see Falcons. We have their Dardel also win. Vagabonds Esports are also here now inside the Raider base. So we have 4 teams actually here inside. 3 teams actually. This is
Yes,
NRX
sir.
69, Vagabonds, and NICAEA Esports. So let's see which team is going to be eliminated here on this
Oh
part
my
of our map.
God.
Win has been killed there by Anyhow using that RUS. And now we can see their Vagabonds Esports trying to chase Darville and Sed. We can see their Mon with his AK-47 trying to extend, but with their E1. Still going there with the 9, but no! He has been killed there by the AK-47 of
Oh
Mon.
my
So now
God.
let's see how things are going to unfold as we have a lot of teams here inside the Raider.
Look, Sirila. I get it. That was amazing job, by the way, for the play-by-play. But here's the thing. We can see the amazing tenacity, the persistence of the team of Vagabonds Esports chasing after each and every single team. The NRX 69 had to back off. They couldn't even want to fight. They didn't want to say, back off, you don't want to fight. Please, I surrender. But little do they know, they were going to meet with another team, which is the ENE Falcons. Moving along to the team of Four Kings right here at the standoff. We got the HGE fighting off with them. Burn coming in to burn, baby, burn. Doesn't spot the enemy, will be able to get the dog tag, but he's all alone with Maui. So let's see, can they fight off with only 2 players? Spotted out Instinct will get the kill for the teammates, but on the other hand, the rest of the players from Four Kings has already been taken out. Only 1 player maintained, but HGE needs to be alert because there's a third party coming in. They say, is there a party here? Can we join? And that is by the ENE Phoenix, and they want to bring the fire to the HGE. But on the other hand, great job by them for reviving the teammates, but risky, taking a little bit too risky right here, trying to loot back the box. And right here, Merc coming in with a tank and shuts down. Got a check. It is the Mac-10 that wipes out his GE risky. And like I said, risky, why are you being risky, my friend? That's not the right mode. You mean there are certain times you want to take a risk, but high risk has high reward as well as high punishment, my friend. And that is the punishment by the team of ENE Phoenix. And right now, taking together, convoying with each other to chase after the rest of the team of HGE. Maui and Burn still maintain. Shizu is right behind with Sucre. Gonna give a little bit of sugar right here. Sprays with the weapon, but does not get the kill. And on the other hand, they gotta get into the zone. The zone is getting painful, and Burn, baby! Burn shuts down Merc with the AK-47. They were the one who's being chased, but Burn says, who are you to chase us? Who are you, my friend? But now, END has suffered the cost of Merc being losing, and now Assassin damage has already been done, suffering from the outside zone as well. 10% left. Will be getting the kills from himself despite knowing that the zone is painful and getting the dog tag as well and trying to rewind. Why are you rewinding back, my son? The zone is in front. Why you want to rewind back? And on the other hand, right now, 13 more points left for the health. Moving to the Riley Esports right here. We got Yang shuts down. Extraordinary Thailand. This is Thailand versus Philippines. Kotaro coming in with the Trap Master. Sprays with the M4. Does not kill, but does land some shots, but not gonna be enough to take down the players of Extraordinary. But spot 1 player, C4, will be flying down to the lower ground. And this is the way that Riley Esports will be cornering out that last player right now. 2 versus 1. Can they spot it out? That last player, Riley was takes down C4 with the Jack 12. Wonderful team effort right here, cornering out that 1 player. But on the other hand, Extraordinary still maintained with 3 more players to go on another higher ground. Moving towards right now, we have 14 more teams and 44 more players to go, Sirila.
Yes, so we are down to our last 14 teams, last 43 players out there has been killed outside of the zone. On this part of our screen, we can see their Moesi and Y is now using their vehicle as well as Mr. Flex. And also another player, Moesi, you can see that they are now using their vehicles, trying to roam around, trying to get the right position to look for the other team players, or maybe since this is an open field already, they're going to be a hard time now looking for the right spot as our zone will shrink in 58 seconds. There are also players being knocked down here on the zone. You can see their assassin has been killed outside of the zone because he's been trying to do a rewind, so he skipped coming back outside of the zone, and I don't know, maybe he wasn't able to go safely inside. So here on the side of our screen, this is Vagabonds Nomads. We can see there Travis with that sniper. He has seen players now from NRX 69, but damage is not been made. But we can see their virus now very pushy. Now going here to NEHEMIAH, there was SR knocking down NEHEMIAH with that AK-47. We still have Wais and also one player left for NRX 69. I think that is Mr. Flex. Let's see if NEHEMIAH and Moesi will be able to do that here, and our revive fight is happening now in 12 seconds. But as I can see here, Virus, he's very aggressive as of now, and I think he's trying to chase our players now from NRX 69. Esther gliding. We have seen their Mr. Flex. Oh, that kill was not for Vagabonds Nomads. It was for EXP, which are there on the other side of that field. And there's also the Sync killing Esther with that KN44. So now Vagabonds Nomads are having a hard time. I think they're just chasing NRX 69. They did not see our players on that side. EXP. There's also Kemish killing another player, Travis with an M21, and Virus killing the Sync with that AK-47. So players now from 69, I mean from AXP and also Vagabonds Nomads are now in exchanging kills, and we only have Virus and Pogs left now for Vagabonds Nomads. But Esther and Travis, they have a better revive. Let's see if they will be able to go back here. Our revive by happening on 37 seconds. We also have a Jackal here flying above all of these players from NRX 69 and also Nomads, and I think that is still the players from let's see, one fight one is not here already. I'll check which team is now using the Jackal.
Could be the 13 Magnus. It could be because we saw for a fact that they were the one who contested Jekyll previously. Remember, 13 E-Squad Magnus jumps in as well as CERULEAN. They want to try out the Jekyll gameplay as well. On the other hand, right now, EXP Viper meeting up with the Vagabond Nosmat. Viper, damage has already been done, but he's not down yet. He's still surviving. We'll be fixing the armor as well. But on the other hand, they have the higher ground advantage. They have been doing a lot of damage to the Vagabond Nomads, but not enough to straight away down them. Now, throwing the grenades, one of the players from the AXP, I like that. I saw the grenade coming in from Vagabond Virus with that nade was just amazing. But on the other, on up, will be shut down, will be denied the entrance by Vagabond's Virus. Now we are left with one more player from the team of EXP Falcons. What's gonna be like for the last player? Blinks don't want to get out from his own safe zone. And right now, we got ENE coming in for the third party. Shiju shuts down Travis. And right now, they have the higher ground advantage. Sprays to Virus. But again, when it comes to not the Arsenal loadout, it is a little bit tricky to actually be accurate to fight off with the enemy. But again, it's easy for you to actually place the position when it comes to be on the higher ground. But so far right now, oh! Kotaro spot out that one player from the AXP Falcons, and that will be the end. 10 more teams and 27 teams to go. 27 players to go. So far, Virus also able to take down Riley Kotaro with the AK-47. Vagabond Nomads trying to do a rotation, holding on to the edges of the zone. Virus shuts down Riley Kotaro straight away with the AK-47, and they're not moving an inch as well. On the other hand, we are seeing another fight coming in from NRX 69, finding off with another team, and shots coming through from EXP the Zinc. But the rewind class will give the confusion to the Zinc right now. So far, they're still maintaining, and we can see Viper jumps down to NEHEMIAH, but does not get the shoot yet. They still spot the enemy. They can see the step, but on the other hand, Mr. Flex coming in from the backstab right here. This thing, they gotta be careful right here. You spot the enemy. He sprays with a jag. Does he get the kill? This thing gets the kill. Shuts down Mr. Flex. 10 more teams to go. High ground advantage goes out to the Vagabond as well as EAE. Merc on the other hand will going in for the push, but does not get the kill because this Sig has already jumped down and repositioned himself to the team right here. But now, with 10 more teams to go, it's gonna be tough. It is not a great location, especially for the safe zone. Vagabond still maintained with a full squad, and EXP, the numbers does not stack up to them. So it's not gonna be an advantage. It will be a disadvantage if they fight out with the Vagabonds. But EXP, the Sync shuts down Nash with the Jack 12 and now trying to survive it, fixing up the armor after another. But the Sync with a just done one day as well. Another kill for his hand. He is doing a wonderful job. A killing machine with a Jack 12, Sirila.
Yes, we only have the Sync left here for EXP, but despite being the last player now from EXP, Eternals has been really doing well here on our game with 8 kills already for their team. Let's see if it's still be able to make it. We are down to the last 9 teams. Last 15 players. Sadly, we have their heroes spotted the Sync there and now spamming with his 47. On top of him, there's Yato, so there's a chance that is going to be killed. Yes, he was killed there by Yato using that Jack 12. Yato was able to spot another player with that sniper, was able to kill there another player from NRX69. We are down to the last 7 teams, last 12 players now here inside our zone. We have another player here who's trying to do the strategy of the Black Ops 151. We can still see their Dahon with that Jackal still flying around here on top of the players here at the lower ground. For Vagabonds Nomads, we only have Esser and Virus left. And now for Vagabonds Esports, we only have Yato alive for his team. For Riley Esports, we still have Watts, and Watts being the top frag of his team with 7 kills. Let's see if he's able to take down those players. There's Virus killing Yato with that AK-47. Esser has killed Watts with the AK-47 Pumpkin, and we are down to our last 3 teams. And now we can see their Esser now trying to hit the chopper of Yingxi. The players from 13 Esports trying to do the placing point system here, trying to do the rewind, and now they don't know where's Dahon and also where's Yingxi. Now Yingxi coming in from afar, trying to do the rewind gaming again, and you can see Esser sadly has been killed there with the AK-47, so that rewind did not make it here on our last circle. Let's take it away, Fasha!
Yes, so we got 3 more teams. Atlas versus Vagabonds. Nomad versus 13 Esports. Dahon jumps into the water, sprays to the side of Vagabond Nomads right now. Virus shuts down Atlas. 13 Esports needs to hold on, but 2v1, is it going to be enough? Damage has already been done. Dahon is surviving, trying to swim to the outside to surrender to the Vagabond Nomads. Not going to give those kills to themselves, but can actually Vagabond Nomad gets the kill? He gets that one kill for the Vagabond Nomads, making them the winner for round number 5. That is the Vagabonds Nomad.
Oh my goodness me! Another win for our Vagabonds Esports right there. I mean, pretty much it looks like Vagabonds will be taking home a huge chunk of that prize pool, ladies. I mean, they are like Skynet's T800 Terminator saying, "Hasta la vista to everyone. Avoid us if you want to live." Now we're talking about consistency, and they have it. I mean, these guys have been making things really look absolutely easy, Fasha and Sirila. I mean, it's like taking candies from babies. The fight is not over just yet, guys, because we still have our final game for this evening. But of course, before we head on to our last game of the night, look at that. We got our Vagabonds right here. We got Pugy. I don't know, with 1 kill, but this is oh goodness, I cannot really read out
Virus with
the
9
names.
kills, Asa with 4 kills, Travis
There
with
you
3
go.
kills, and Pogs with 1 kill. I'm helping you out, girl. I'm happy. I got you. I got your back, man. A great, well done job. With 17, I think it's 9 plus 7 plus 1 is like 17 kills for the team of Vagabond Nomads. Another double-digit kill, Red Queen.
Yes, absolutely right, Fasha. And now, whoo! Oh my goodness, we are now finally entering our final game for this evening, and we are, we're gonna know just who's gonna win this competition. But I'm sure you guys already have an idea just who will take the crown on this one. But of course, we cannot say anything just yet, cause well, the final game hasn't even started yet. But don't go away, ladies and gentlemen, cause we will be back after this.
Saber tumulo na rin Nabuntok na pakasarap Perlawan na uli Si tapi samis ka na
I run from You come from high. Now you see me rise.
Saber tumulo na rin Nabuntok na pakasarap Perlawan na uli Si tapi samis ka na
I run from You come from high. Now you see me rise.
Saber tumulo na rin Nabuntok na pakasarap Perlawan na uli Si tapi samis ka na
I run from You come from high. Now you see me rise.
Saber tumulo na rin Nabuntok na pakasarap Perlawan na uli Si tapi samis ka na
I run from
Guys, welcome back to the Zero to Hero Showdown brought to you by the one and only Paramount Gaming Esports. Still at the caster's desk, we got Red Queen, Sirila, and Fasha Bunny. Now, we are done with 5 games. Now, it's time to know just who will be taking all the glory to reign supreme in this competition. But of course, before that, don't forget to share this live broadcast to everyone. And I mean everyone, including your ex-lover. Okay, so let's go and check out the status of our teams and how well they performed for our well, from the 5 games that we just had. Anyway, so there you go, ladies. Please take it away.
Alright, I'll start first, Rilla. For the first place, we got Vagabond Esport maintaining at the first place with 131 points, leaving behind Vagabond Esport Nomads with 119 points at that second place. AXP Eternal still maintained at the third place with 94 points, and like I said, the gap is still huge between the third place and the fourth place. Most Wanted Vitas with 63 points. On the other hand, our Thailand team able to back that fifth place with 57 points. At the sixth place, we got 13 Esport Magnus with 56 points, only 1 point lead by the team of 4 Kings Aces with 55 points at the seventh place. Riley Esport also maintained at the eighth place with 53 points. NRX 69 on the other hand with 50 points. TDC Esport at the 10th place with 43. Hunger Games, or should I say HGE, with 38 points at the 11th place. And Cerulean Esport Dynasty on the other hand with 33 points at the 12th spot.
Okay, so on the second half bottom of our leaderboards, we have there the Black Ops 151 having 31 kills, Almighty Prime with 29, NICAEA Falcons with 26, SIGRA Poseidon and Tarantados AURUM tied with 23 points for their team, Extraordinary and NICAEA Phoenix with 21 kills. 21 points for those teams. Yi Channel Golden Boat with 20, CB1 Esports Main with 14, AXP Pulang with 13, Cynic Artemis with 6, and again, the ABC class still at the bottom with 2 kills since they are not joining the game anymore.
What? Why are not they? Why are they not joining the game anymore? But anyway, I just want to say Fasha and Serla because we've been playing this I mean, the previous game with FPP. I'm a TPP player. That's what I'm actually used to. What makes FPP mode hard for me is the fact that the view is a bit limited, and you got to have an amazing reflex really when you guys find yourself in an engagement. And this is where versatility comes into play, how you guys adapt into a different game mode, those alterations to your strategies, your movements. I mean, these are the ingredients to cook up an appetizing W for every engagement. And now that we are about to enter game number 6, and you pretty much saw everything that happened, from game 1 down to game number 5. I mean, Fasha, what are your thoughts? I mean, what do you think is going to happen for our final game?
I think everybody's gonna go all out. I never expected that round number 5 was gonna be even more hyped out because there was
Hmm.
so much engagement despite that it was the last game itself. It was the second last game. Most teams would probably play it safe, but there were a lot of teams try to take advantage. Even Sirila even say that was a KS by the AXP. It could have been a win. It could have been a kill point for the team of Vagabond Nomads, but they took the kill instead. So there was a lot of third party engagement, fourth party engagement. I gotta say it was all party round for that round number 5. But round number 6, is it gonna be the same thing, or will this time is the most intense fight that everybody inside this room will be taking the safety measures? They want to play it safe, play it at the edges of the zone, and then
Right.
turn on at the last zone itself. But this is something that only I can predict, but sometimes it does not work at a way because things happens, man. Things happen
Yeah.
and it can be shitty. That's pretty much it. So, but whatever it is unpredictable for the players. They may play it safe. They might also play it
Hmm.
very,
Hmm.
very fast to a point. They just want to get the kill points. But so far, right now, I'm seeing it is a great engagement from every single one of the teams that still maintain right here at the grand final. Zero to hero showdown, Red Queen.
Yes, you're absolutely right. How about you, Cyrilla? I mean, pretty much. I'm pretty sure Vagabonds already has this one in the bag. So let's talk about the teams that will get the third place down to number 6. I mean, what do you think is gonna happen?
As I've seen our the bottom half of our leaderboard, most probably all of these players wouldn't able to make it by jumping off to the left side of our leaderboard. But let's see if they're still going to fight, if they're just going to lose hope on our last round. But I think the game is already starting. Some of the players already dropped off on our fly, so maybe we can check the map now, production, and let's show that to our screen.
Yes, sir. Thank you again, Red Queen. Amazing host, a game analysis as well as hyping out the mood even from the game even started. But right now, production, take us away to the flight path. What is going to be like for the last round of the round? Please, production, please. We're asking you, begging you, begging. All right, let's go, Sirila.
Okay, so I haven't seen where did our flight start off, but I think all of the players have dropped off already on our first flight. We are here now with the players from CB1 and also most wanted. We are here now at Turbine. We can see there the names of from CB1. We have there Lorage and also Mamard, Bryans, and also Kim Sam, but none engagement has been made here. And as I can see there in our map, players on slot queue are also trying to go there on that part of the map. The players from Cerulean, Dynasty, some of the players that Skylo and also Evo. Anyway, on the side of the screen, we have the Risky knocking down one player from SIGRA with that M4. And for SIGRA, they only have they still have three players left, so we still have Burial. But Cruz also has been knocked down here by Alves using that PKM. We only have two players left. It's Burial and also Shroud. Burial here is doing the Jackal Gaming, the Airplay Gaming. The players have been doing that. I think they are now trying to follow the strategy of Black Ops 151. So I think that is a good factor here in our games. Is the map is very big and the vehicle support actually is very hard. So now Shroud, Barrel here is now doing the Jackal, and let's see if that can help them with the placing points here in our game. Also see on the left side of the screen, the leaderboard as of now after round 5, and now we are here on the last round of our game. Most likely, these teams are just going to change once we end our game. But hopefully, some of the players coming from the second bottom, they can still jump off here to our top 12. So going back, we are here with the CB1 and also most wanted inside Turbine. No kill has been made on the side of CB1 as well as the players from Most Wanted, but we can still see here Luraj still trying to snipe, is trying to spot the players here on the lower grounds. Is still complete. Still complete. This is the players from Most Wanted. Our zone is going to shrink in 16 seconds. We also have a revive fight happening in that time. So on this side, let's see if they can still try to get some kills here as our zone is going to shrink. Now there's Oden being knocked down by Brian using that RPD. Maybe spam that LMG. Lots of ammo. That's why he was able to take down their Oden. We have their Kuzma spotting one player from CB1, but that kill has been denied since Mamert and Brian's Sirila occupying that rooftop, and it's actually a perfect spot for them to sneak out and try to look for the players here under and inside this area here in Turbine. We have their Meow just trying to hide inside. They spotted their CB1 trying to do some smoke here, but they're trying to take some cover. Let's see if it's going to push. I think I've spotted Meow already. He have here his kilo 141. Also another he has his taken down there Jabby with that AR. Now he's trying to push here to Meow, and already seen where Meow is hiding, and Meow and Kuzma is the only one left here. He has been pushed here already by Mamart. He has put down his medic, was able to take down their Mamart, but that man, oh war. We only have one left alive here for CB1. There's Brian killing Meow with an RPD. And let's see how many players are left now for CB1. I think we still have for most part we only have Kuzma. Only have Kuzma, and has been killed there already by Luraj using that AK-47 that have been wiped out here on our last round.
Yes, sir. The early wiped out by the team of CBA, shutting down the SIGRA, sorry, most wanted fighters straight away. 19 more teams and 62 players to go. They are gonna dominate the whole entire turbine for themselves. Moving along to another side of the map, we got the extraordinary Thailand. Radio has already down. Ranger is also down. C4, he has been struggling. He was the one who has been surviving as solo player for round number 5, and the players of Vagabond Nomads denies them, literally shutting down the extraordinary C4 as he was the only one that was cornered up. But now C4 as a solo player trying to survive, take the motorbike and now moves around the map to actually get the teammates done. But here's the thing, he hasn't get the dot tag yet, so he's waiting for the right time to win. But if I'm fight, it's still on the loose because it's still the first circle, so still okay. But on the other hand, the time for to get the dot tags, that's the thing that C4 is actually take cautious of. And now moving along to the area of the map. So far, like I said, early rounds, round number 6, definitely all the players are trying to play it safe. Even though there is engagement, the players will back off the moment they know that they don't have they don't stand the chance to fight off with the enemy. On the other side of the map, we got also from Thailand right here, beating off with the E and E now. Coming in for the lead right now, sprays with the kilo. Oh, sprays to Daryl. Darnell a little bit by little bit will be damaged, but unfortunately not enough to down it out. But now, ATLAST Izuku will be going in for the flank. Move to the left side, looking for the enemy, but enemy is on the rooftop, but already jumped. Darnell's already been jumped down, and Nakama with a sniper. Maybe he can be able to first, but unable to do so because Darnell is a little bit too fast, but the M21 is much more faster, and now Darnell has already been shut down, and I think that could be the end for one of the team from the E and E. Now we got 18 more teams and 61 players to go. Around this area, it's not just ATLAST Thailand who's fighting off with the E and E. We also have the team of Hunger Games, and Hunger Games on the other hand, it's not that close around this area. So far, they won't be engagement because the fact is zone is closing in, so there's definitely a commotion or waiting time for that engagement to start. Now we move on to the team of Vagabonds, right here beating off with the almighty Rhino. This is a baby series. So far right now, they haven't been doing well for this few rounds of the arena, or should I say, sorry, the 0 to Hero showdown. They have been known for the amazing job so far, but tonight it's just a struggle. What is your thought?
Yes, actually, these are my babies here. Right? These are my babies, the almighty Prime. Sadly, and unfortunately, they have not been performing well on this game. I'm actually spectating their gameplay as of now here, since I'm also inside a lot. They have a good, maybe wrong calls and maybe wrong positions, because most of the time they were sandwiched by the other team. So right now we can see here players now from Esports. They were able to get the first loadout here on this area of farm, but you can see there now Demon, Mon, that being pushed our players now from AMT. Let's see if they will be able to kill some of the players, or AMT might be able to kill here our players in Vagabonds Esports. On this side of our screen, on the other hand, this is Riley Esports, also NRX69. You can see they're young, but actually it was Kotaro was able to take down their one player from NRX69. Nomads are also here on this side of the map, and as you can see, their players from Slot H are already being pushy here. Virus killing Kotaro with an AK-47, and now that is their first kill. This is the first kill now for Nomads. Let's see if they're going to choose also here Riley. Ral, we have seen their Esser. He has thrown here his smoke grenade, and he is trying to look now for the other players from Riley Esports. For Riley Esports, let's see how many players are left. I think we still have Yang, Waz, and Ral, since also it was only the battle. Okay, but sadly, Ral also was killed there by Virus using that AK-47. So we only have 2 players left. It's Yang and also Watts. All of them are still outside of the zone, so I think it's gonna be hard for Yang and Watts to go inside of the zone since the map is very big. The next circle is actually quite far. So let's see if Kotaro and Raul will still be back on our revive flight, which is happening in 24 seconds. On the left side of your screen, you can see their players engagement from ATLAST and also HGE. ATLAST is actually performing very well on the second half of our game. They have been taking a lot of kill points here and also placement points in our game is also Nakama killing Risky with the Jack 12 and now chasing another player from HGE using the Jack on their burn, knocking down another player using his Trap Master. So maybe our players now from Atlas, let's see how many kills do they have now. They have 9 kills already. They're still outside of the zone, but most probably they can still go inside since they already have their vehicle. Okay, so this now, as our zone is now shrinking, let's see if HGE else will still be able to revive Burn, Risky, and Maui, and if they can still go back here on our game.
Yes, sir. On the other hand, with the players of Atlas has already moved into the zone because the zone is getting more painful, that's gonna be the opportunity for him to get the dog tag and find the teammates. Moving along to the almighty, your baby Sirila. Unfortunately, they lost three of the players, Chibi, Chase, and Claudie. Chase has been known with a controversy that I'm so happy that we were able to actually clear that up, and I feel bad for the haters, my friend. If you see anyone being so powerful in the gameplay, you easily jump to conclusion that that person is hacking. When the fact is, tactical as well as movement is the best move to be a pro player. And if you see their movement is just so good, it means you are not good as well. You need to be much better in movement. That's what AMT is proving. But so far for tonight, I think when it comes to the room itself, it is a struggle because previously we were fighting with Philippines versus Malaysia, Singapore. But tonight it's not just the Philippines and Malaysia, Singapore. We are also added up with the Thailand and Indonesia. But Indonesia couldn't actually qualify themselves, so only 3 teams from Thailand was able to qualify for tonight's game. Moving along, we got 14 more teams and 39 players to go. 4 Kings, they are close by to the enemy that is surrounding them with a vehicle. We got Q and Kill shuts down Vagabond Luki with a frag grenade, and that is the fight. He got the Arctic Exotic, spotted out Loki, and shuts him down. Gonna put that Trap Master to give more pressure for the Vagabonds to try to take the dog tag. Moving along right now, we got 4 Kings. 4 Kings already coming in for the push, but oh, Rewind class on the face right there. Kill, unfortunately, was already surprised, but he's coming back with a snowball, chasing after the team of Vagabonds. Can he actually get the kill? So far right now, I think Kill will be the one to actually lead the team, but so far it seems that he couldn't get closer and the teammates are a little bit too far off, and this is great. This is why I said Rewind class is one of the best strategies to use on inside the battlefield. You as the leader, you lead the team to the victory. You lead the team to the fight, to the engagement. But if you could not get it, you can rewind back and go back to your team, man. That's the amazing part about Rewind class. And you got 2 chances, some more. So that's something that you need to figure out. Be very calculative of when to use that Rewind class. But moving along now, we got the Vagabonds with 3 players, Yato, Nash, and Monde. The unbeatable has lost one of their players. How are they going to get the dog tag? So far right now, we got another Jekyll coming along, and that is by the 13 Esports Magnus. I like this. We keep on saying only one team was able to actually contribute or incorporate the Jekyll gameplay inside the team or the 0 to 0 showdown. But finally, we are seeing another team want to challenge as well how the team Black Ops 151 has done it. But so far, moving to the NRX 69 right here. And Yao meets off with the Alex Izuku, sprays with the PKM, but does not get the kill. But now he wants to move in. He has the ninja, but he wants to spray with the long range. It is going to be enough. But on the other hand, it's not enough to go down. So a little bit tricky on the accuracy, but damage has been done. A little by little, Izuku might also been taken out by the zone. But Enyao does not go for the overextension. Just want to give a lot of pressure for those who tries to get in. I like that. The gatekeeping tactic for them to fight off at this last round. 13 more team and 34 plays to go.
So down to the 13 teams, last 37 players. I think HGE has been wiped out already on our game. I'll check again. I think we still have Alex, by the way. So we still have a 1 player left for HGE. Let's see if it's going to make it or Esther is going to gatekeep him as he go into our zone. There's the AK-47 trying to hit out. Almost have the HP. He tries to go back with that rewind, but that he was denied by the players now from the Vagabonds Nomads, and that is squad wipe here coming from Nomads with 15 kills already as of now. The zone is now shrinking. We have a revive light happening in 48 seconds. I can see on our kill feed that NRX69 has also killed other players now from SIGRA. So we only have 12 teams left. 33 players are here now inside our lobby. And now the players from Nomads are now switching our area and now going here inside the train station. They have spotted players from TRS and also SIGRA. Wagner is there. And let's see Esther if we can if we can still try to get some kills here inside our train station. But our zone is now shrinking, so all of the players they need that to go here inside and maybe try to get another position so they can try to get kills here against those enemies. And I've spotted here 4K, and there's a virus trying to hit the Wagner. Wagner taking the damage from Travis and also virus, but on their side, on the back side of this players from Nomads, there are players from Cerulean. I think virus has spotted that player. He has seen Kaido, and Kaido is trying to go out using that snowboard, but Kaido sadly has been killed outside of our safe zone. So here again, our players from Nomads trying to take cover and trying to recover using their armor. We still have 9 teams. 27 players are still here inside the game, and some of the players, as of now, they're just trying to get those spots. They're trying to get cover and not engage. No engagement so far is happening here inside the train station. Maybe all of these players are now trying to take the right spot and when to engage properly. Maybe most probably they'll just engage once the zone is going to shrink. So again, we are down to the last 9 teams, last 25 players, and we are going back inside the game. But actually, I am here
Oh,
actually I am still here inside the game, so maybe I don't know if Fasha, if you are still
yep,
here inside
yep.
inside the game.
I
I'm
think
still
I'm
here inside the
gonna.
game. I can give you what's happening right now. So as of now on my screen, NRX69 is killing now other players. We still have 9 teams by the way, but only 23 players are here inside our zone. I think we are having some FPS drop on our game. I'm sorry, on our side, on our part, but don't worry. I'm still going to give you what is happening inside of our zone. So here on my screen, I'm seeing the names of NRX69 still, and also Vagabonds Nomads. We have there Travis killing Kotaro with that
Oh,
AK-47.
yep, yep, yeah, yeah. Sirila, keep on, keep on. Yeah,
Oh,
keep.
okay. So we have there also here for Nomads. We only have 2 players left. This is Travis and also Pogs. A lot of kills has been taken already by Nomads, but sadly, Luki here has killed Pogs, and that leaves that they have squad wipe already. The players here from Nomads. Yingzi on the other hand from 13 Esports has killed here. Riled from Riley Esports with that Type 25. We are down to the last 7 teams, last 6 teams actually, since ATLAST Izuku's has been killed outside of our zone. We are down to the last 6 teams, last 16 players. I can see there Yingzi here doing some rewind and now trying to kill Luki with a Type 25. And again, that kill has been taken by the players from 13 Esports. Yingzi now using the snowboard as he go now here inside our zone. We still have 15 teams for Vagabonds, no, for
I,
Vagabonds Esports. We still have Nash and also Yato still up for their team. But Yato here has been killed already. Luke has been killed by 4KQ using the sniper. Demon is trying to revive his teammate as of now, and as our zone is going to shrink in 28 seconds. Let's see how it is going to unfold now, Fasha.
Yes, great job to Sirila. What a wonderful job at the time of emergency, because all of our observer was just down because there was just so much engagement. Now we got 5 more teams to go, 12 more players to go, 13 Esports still maintaining with Yinzi, Dahun as well as Marky Cutie. Vagabonds on the end with 2 players. Now Nash coming in from the left side, trying to do a flanking to the side of 13 Esports. We got 3 more players to NRX 69. NEHEMIAH comes in and shuts down Team B1 Day straight away. 1 more play to go. NRX will maintain at the higher ground, but on the end, Forkings coming in for the flank. Left side, we got the NRX. Missed the flank, shuts down by Forkings Negi. But on their end, the squad YEs will be spraying, but does not get the kill. But 2 more plays go from the Forkings. They step away, but shots coming through. A retrain Aver coming from the NRX 69. TRX also still maintains. 5 more teams to go right here. 69 does not want to reposition himself. They want to maintain right here on the high ground. Will be closing into the side of Hawkins. Just sprays with that long bridge, but still does not get the shot. 13 East one on the other hand. We got Fuck you, cutie. Still maintaining, fixing up the armor as the last man standing. Now, Eddie, Pulang as the lone player, and Games will be shut down by the NRX 69. This is what they've been talking about. NRX wants to do a comeback. One team versus one team. It is NRX versus 13 Esport, and the winner for the last round goes to the epic comeback of the NRX 69.
Yes, yes, yes. There you go. There you go. We are now finally done with our game for this evening. It has been an absolutely amazing ride. And I've mentioned this a while ago. These teams have been priming themselves up since this morning, conditioning themselves for this competition. Good game. Well played to those who didn't make it. Continue working on your skills. Your path to pro actually starts in BR scrimmages. So just keep doing that. And of course, big congratulations to our NRX Fashions, right? That was literally a huge comeback for this competition. There you go, there you go, guys, taking the W for our final game. Congratulations to our NRX.
Yes, I will help you, girl. I'll help you. I understand that. Right here, we got 4 kills by Musi, 3 kills by NEHEMIAH, 0 kills by both Mr. Flex and Wais. When it comes to the kill points, it's not as much as the numbers of double-digit kills that Vagabonds has done, 4Kings has done. But yet, like I said, the NRX 69 has been talking about coming back. They said, we're coming back, my friend. The Battle Royale scene will be shocked by the team of NRX 69. And this is what we're talking about. Blink Gaming has been talking about it. Lady Nana Gaming has been talking about it. I like it. I like it. For the last round itself, it's like a glimpse of hope what NRX 69 will be bringing to us on the Garena Survivors. But that is only if they join and they survive the Garena Survivors. But coming back to the equation right here, we are still focused on the Survivor or the most intense fight of Zero to Hero Showdown. So Red Queen, take it away, man.
Well, I mean, there were actually a lot. It was a good thing that Sirila actually gave us a spectacular casting right there, even though we lost our visual. And pretty much, it's like listening to a radio. We are informed, with what's happening inside the game. Even though we cannot see, we pretty much already have an idea what's going on inside the battlefield. All thanks to Sirila right there. But of course, it was a pretty intense game. Vagabond still trying to clutch it. Of course, they are already the Titans for this competition. They are the Goliath. I mean, if I have to say that one, pretty much again, we've mentioned this a while ago. They already have the one and the second spot for this competition. They were actually the first ones to cross that 100 mark inside the game. So, I mean, I would like to, give a big thanks and a huge congratulations to all of the teams that actually participated. You know what? This 24 teams that made it to the grand finals. I know that you have been conditioning yourselves, really, trying to have that mental fortitude. I mean, we've played 6 games. I mean, just imagine all the pressure that you guys have been, feeling from game 1 down to game number 6. I know it's just really high. And to be able to, get through all the 6 games and then winning those W's, getting all those kill points, still a wonderful performance coming from everyone. Now, I just want to confirm from our mission control, are we still going on a break before we flash our live score, or do we post it right now? Oh, you have to watch out, guys, because we're going to have a talk show, this Zero to Hero talk show with everyone, every casters that we have, in this competition, in this tournament, is going to be there to talk about, the highlights, what happened, all the bloopers, everything in between, guys. So please don't forget, we're going to have that 3 p.m. August 14th, Sunday. That's going to be on tomorrow, live at Paramount Gaming Esports.
Yes, sir. Great job indeed for getting into the games and explaining to those you guys, please listen to Red Queen because she's the queen, my friend. She's the queen, so you gotta listen to the queen. So if she says watch the talk show, despite I might not be able to go in because we have a Garena Masters, but you still need to watch out because there's a lot of intense, of in-depth analysis that we couldn't see before the fight or inside the fight. There were a lot of commotion or even drama that is concise around the area of the Zero to Hero. So if you guys want to know more, the talk show is where we want to discuss about. So go in and watch it out. And not only that, don't forget to like and share the stream, guys, because this is the only last chance for you to win that 2000 CP giveaway prize pool for 500 CP just for one winner. And I'm still trying. I'm still trying to, copy everything so that I can, get the 500 CP for myself as well. But here's the thing, it is in a raffle. It's only those who are lucky enough to be picked by the Paramount Gaming Esports. Now, Sirila, before we join in for the last leaderboard, the overall score to actually nominate the champions for the Zero, the Hero Showdown Grand Final Season number 2, what are your thoughts for the overall game indeed?
I'm actually still trying to breathe from that crash a while ago.
Yeah.
Luckily, I'm inside the lobby, so I'm able to say all of the names that are being killed or what's happening inside that is zone since it's already shrinking. So a lot of commotion has been happening already inside
Mhm.
that battlefield. So luckily, what I'm very very surprised about this is how finally, since NRX 69, I have seen them from round one. They are really struggling to get that kill points and to get that placing point. So finally, they took that top one spot already. So I think the NRX 69 are going to jump off on our leaderboard. I think they are on I forgot if they are in the on top 7 or top 8 of our screen, but I think most probably they're gonna go up. There's a chance that they can be included on the top 6 here of our leaderboard, because that is the most important thing here. You need to be included in the top 6 for you to get a chance for that prize pool, the 400 US dollars, and also the 8,000 CP. And what is very important aside from the top 6 is to secure the top 1, 2, and 3 spot for you to join the Zero to Hero C majors, which is also happening on the later part of this year. So to those top 3 teams who will be getting this spot, congratulations in advance to you guys.
Absolutely agree on that one. You guys need to prepare and you need to follow Paramount Gaming Esports because we have a lot of BR scrimmages happening. So you might want to make sure you participate in that one because, again, I've mentioned this a while ago. This is where you start to become pros. You need to practice, you need to fine tune that recipes for W's, and of course, you need to create a lot of plans. So when you guys get into tournaments such as this one, well, you already know what to do. You wouldn't be even confused. And now, mission control. Are we going to show our viewers the overalls right now? All right, here we go. Drum roll, please. All right, here we go. Here we go. As expected, we still got our Vagabonds Esports as the king of our Zero to Hero Showdown Season 3. 152 total points. Wow, that is absolutely wonderful, you guys. Followed by another Vagabonds Esports teams, which is the Nomads with 139 points. AXP Esports Eternals at our third spot with 94. Four Kings Aces A, what is up with 81 points, and 13 Esports Magnus with 74. At last with 72 points. So those are the teams that made it to our top 6.
Yes, moving along to the bottom 7, despite you might not win the prize pool, but yet you have a wonderful, amazing journey to the grand finals. Let's give it up to the NRX 69, bagging that first place winner at that last round, making a big statement of saying, we're coming back with 72 points, also tying up with Atlas. But the only thing that making them not qualified as the sixth place winner because the number of placement points are much more to the team of Atlas. On the other hand, at the 8th place, we got Most Wanted Vitas with 64 points, Riley Esport with 62 points at 9th place, TDC Esport maintained at the 10th place with 50 points, Hunger Games HGE with 47 points at 11th place, and 12th place goes to Cerulean Esport Dynasty with 37 spot. Cyrilla, take it away.
Okay, so for the bottom half of our screen, we have there the Black Ops 151. Sadly, their Jackal gameplay did not perform well here on our game, so they have been there on the 13th spot of our leaderboard with 31 kills. 31 points, Tarantados Aurum with 31, Almighty Prime with 30 points, Sega Poseidon with 29, and NICAEA Falcons with 26, Extraordinary with 23 points, NICAEA Phoenix, and also CB1 Esports tied with 22 points. It's there for the 19th and 20th spot. AXP Pulang Araw and also U Channel Golden Goat with 20 points, having both having 20 points. SIGRA Artemis with 12, and of course the ABC Mystic with 2 kills with 2 points.
Well, there you go, guys. And again, for those of you who are watching, if you guys are aspiring pro players, BR tournaments, well, they're not just about those instant trades or skills. You got to throw in some IQs as well. You have to know your opponents. You have to study them, their gameplay, their strategies, and whatnot, because this will actually help you take an advantage over your opponents. Of course, this is a BR tournament. We're always going to go for the upper hand in every situation. And now, Fasha, do you have any last words to our wonderful viewers before we end this spectacular live broadcast?
Course, I always do. First off, I want to say thank you to the community. Philippines community, you never ever disappoint me with such amazing support. Shout out to Ali, who already complimented us, Red Queen, as well as Sirila and me, and calling us the Powerpuff Girls. Yes, tonight is the night of Powerpuff Girls. It's not the night of the champions. It's pretty of the ladies, guys. But on the other hand, also thank you to those who have liked and shared the stream. Production, can we get a little bit clear on what you were saying just now? Because I couldn't hear what you were saying. Yes? I see. Okay, we got a birthday request, so we gotta sing this, man. We got a birthday request by Blink, is it? By Daddy Blink. Uh, Papa,
Hi,
Papa Babe
babe. Is it
for...
Fafa Babe's birthday?
Is it Papa Babe's birthday?
Hi,
Roma.
Romar. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Da-da-da-da. Happy birthday to you. Da-da-da.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to Roma. Happy birthday to you. Shout out to Farfar Babe as well for being one of the production side as well as Redman. Thank you so much. I know it was a struggle for you guys. This is also something that I wanted to end with my speech as well. Production wise, yes, technicalities always happen. Problems sometimes happen. We can't control it, but we try our best to give the best entertainment. So give a shout out to production despite the struggleness. You guys did a wonderful job. Massive fight engagement has been put out right here at the Zero to Hero Showdown. On the other hand, also want to give shout out to all of our casters. Let's give it up to all our casters that collaborated here on Zero to Hero Showdown. This goes to the Gentleman Gaming, the one and only amazing job. Thank you for being part of it. Super Clock, the one and only. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Nah, it is Super Clock, my friend. We also got BTG Bisaya as well. Colleagues cast. He also not only as a caster, he also worked as a production for the Paramount Gaming. We also want to say thank you to the Bravo 6, the one and only journalist that is amazing, not only as an esport, but also as a newscaster as well. We have Oreo as well joining in with Redman Gaming. You guys are phenomenal. We really respect you and thank you so much for being part of the team of Paramount Gaming for the Zero to Hero Showdown. But none other than there's two ladies right next to me, beautiful ladies. It is Sirila, the one most popular ladies right here. Everybody shouted out, Sirila, you're so pretty. And we got the hype lady right here, Red Queen, jumping off from PUBG to COD like it's nothing right on her business. Thank you so much. Well done job. So I'm going to give to Sirila to also give her own speech.
going to end this stream. Just want to congratulate all of those players who are joining the C majors and also to those top six who got the prize pool for this game. Congratulations to all of you. Again, thank you to Paramount Gaming Esports, all to my co-casters. I really have a great time shoutcasting. This is actually my first time to shoutcast in English. It's actually very, I'm actually scared to do this, but as I go on, I am enjoying it right now. Maybe because I have these beautiful ladies with me who are guiding me through this shoutcasting. So thank you so much to Fasha and also to Red Queen. Thank you so much. Thank you to Boss Stars. I also want to say thank you to my star senders. Even though I'm just shoutcasting on this tournament, I have a lot of stars today. Thank you to Kenzie, to Louis, to Arvin, also to Turney for giving me those stars. Thank you so much. And that ends for tonight. I just want to say thank you to everyone. And I hope I can still have another casting gig to Paramount Gaming. Boss Sarge, baka naman.
Ooh.
I wish everyone also sent stars to Fasha and Red Queen Gaming. Hashtag sana all. Sana all. But guys, I hope that you enjoyed our show. I mean, we gave it our best. Please do visit our gaming pages as well. There you go, just right at the bottom of our camera right here, Red Queen Gaming. We got Fasha, Bunny Streaming, and of course, Sirila. So that's it, guys. We are now finally done with our Zero to Hero Minors Season 3. This is Red Queen, together with Fasha, Bunny Streaming, and Sirila. We are now signing off.
Hey.